The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 16 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participate safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at official GHSA. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their support of high school athletics and activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Technical College System of Georgia, Gatorade, Wilson, Easy Go, Mizuno, Sport Medicine South, U.S. Army, Regions Bank, and Georgia Army National Guard.
The wait is over. It's game time on WCOT 101.9. This is Rockmart High Football, presented by
Advanced Rehab, Allstate Insurance, Floyd Medical Center, Garrett Land Brokers, the Nathan Dean Agency, Blossman Gas. All right, the time is now. It's time for kickoff here at Rockmart High School. The Rockmart Yellow Jackets taking on the Callaway Cavaliers in the second round of the Georgia High School State Playoffs. And I'm Mark Lupkin along with David Williams and Robert Torline. We're going to be bringing you all the action here tonight, hoping for a big night here for the Jackets taking on a very tough Callaway Cavalier team.
Yeah, Callaway is definitely, as we talked about in the pregame show, they come in tonight. They look a little different than some of the teams we've played this year, a little bigger and probably got a little more speed than what we've played this year. There's also a lot of them. They're going to fill up the sidelines over there. And so it's going to be a tough going here tonight probably. Both teams coming in, one of the final 16 teams in AA in the state, looking to advance in the playoffs. Going to get the captains for you here in just a moment as soon as we see those numbers.
Looks like it's going to be
so it looks like number 53, Jay Hinkle, and number 29, Noah Hughes. We talked about Noah. Noah's the kicker. Kicks field goals and extra point. He's going to be a key to the game. Number 55, Cade Holder, is also out there. And number 2, Marcus Smith is out there with them.
That's who we had on the show last night. Those 4 guys right there. And you know, like I said, they were focused. They are ready for this game, and they've got a lot of confidence that we can bring this thing home tonight.
So all seniors with the exception of Marcus Smith, who's a junior. Out there, you know, Marcus last week had to play both ways a lot, and we'll probably see that tonight. As we said, you know, you get to the playoffs, you're going to put your best athletes on the field on offense and defense because you're not saving them for next week. There may not be there won't be a next week if you don't get a win here tonight.
Our City Body Works High School scoreboard, some of the other playoff games going on tonight. The only one that is from our region, Pepperell in AA. Pepperell's taking on Heard County, Dublin at Thomasville, Brooks County at Dodge County. In AAA, got Monroe area at Calhoun. 4A, Cedartown's down at Marist tonight. Got Blessed Trinity over in Cartersville, and Troup County is at St. Pius. And then in 5A, right up the road, Southwest DeKalb is taking on Rome tonight. So that's some games that we'll be watching tonight. But right here tonight, it's the Rockmart Yellow Jackets against the Callaway Cavaliers.
The other thing you get as you get deeper into the playoffs is better and better officials, and that is a blessing after watching some of the officiating that we've seen this season. And so these are the most senior officials out there, and so good to see that. So Callaway has won the toss, and they've elected to defer to the second half. And so Rockmart will no doubt put their offense on the field to start the game. And so that's good. As we always said when we flipped the coin playing softball, hey, we get the chance to score first.
That's correct, and hopefully tonight we can do that. Since they got the good officials out tonight, I figured that's why you guys called me. You need a good announcer tonight, too, so I'm here doing your and-ums.
That's right. As you get deeper and deeper into playoffs, the radio announcers get better and better. So this will probably be the last game I'll do with you this year.
Yeah. I guess I'm not coming back. Thanks.
So the run-through says, clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. So I guess there's a meaning there that I don't get, but clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. So we'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back for the opening kickoff here where the Rockmart Yellow Jackets taking on the Callaway Cavaliers.
Are your power bills way too high? Maybe it's time you contact your local insulation dealer. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs from new home construction to general repair. TNT Insulation also specializes in spray foam insulation. Give them a call at 770-684-1887.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
The Eye Center in Rockmart delivers dependable eye care with complete eye exams on patients ages 3 and up. The Eye Center offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses to fit any budget. Visit the Eye Center at 530 Hunter Street in Rockmart or call 770-684-5650 to make an appointment today.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here at Rockmart High School where the Jackets are on the field, and we're getting set for the kickoff here. Jackets will be receiving. Callaway won the toss and deferred to the second half, so Rockmart will be putting our offense on the field first, and I say let's take it to the end zone, guys.
So both teams taking the field now, and Callaway will be kicking off from our right to our left as we look at the field from the hometown side. And Rockmart will be returning away from the dairy farm over there. And back deep to receive for Rockmart is Zabrian Watley, our leading rusher. And we're also going to put number 9, Juke Boozer, sophomore, 6'2", 165 pounds, wide receiver. He's back deep with Zabrian. They're standing on the 5-yard line waiting to receive this opening kick. And the Callaway kicker is just getting it on the tee, and so we're just a couple of seconds away here from the whistle sounding and getting some football started on the second round. Robert, are you excited?
Man, I just can't hold my excitement. I'm so excited.
All right, Callaway getting set to kick off to the Yellow Jackets, dressed all in white pants, shirts, and hats. Rockmart all in black pants, shirts, and hats. And here is the opening kick. The foot is into the ball. It's going to be fielded back inside the 5-yard line by Juke Boozer. He comes up the right sideline, crosses the 20, 25. He's going to be tackled at the 33-yard line. Pretty good return by the sophomore Juke Boozer to set up the opening drive for Rockmart. And so a good return, decent field position to start the game.
Yeah, he had a pretty good hold up here on this right side, came around and got a few blockers. And, that's the first time that we've seen a team really kick deep to us all year long.
Yeah, not the field goal, the kicking here in 7AA hadn't been so great this year. We're going to send 2 receivers wide to the left side to start the game. Bailey in the backfield. In the shotgun. He's got 2 wingbacks in there and 2 tight ends. He's going to give it to Zabrian Watley around the left side, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards, maybe 4, before he's finally brought down. Just a speed sweep around the left side to start the game. Picks up 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6 to go. And that's a very familiar play, just running one of those wingbacks around on the speed sweep. That's kind of our bread and butter of this offense, and we'll fake out of that and do different things, throw the ball at times off of the play action fake out of that formation. Same formation, no back in the backfield, standing beside Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Smith, coming right this time. He's going to pick up about 3 more yards, gets it out across the 40-yard line, and we'll have a third and a short 2-3 yards to go. So Marcus Smith with his first carry on the second play of scrimmage for Rockmart. Picked up an additional 3-4 yards. It's third down and 2 yards to go. Just getting started here. No score. Rockmart with their first possession. Ran 2 plays. Bailey going to look to the sideline, and the coaches are going to call the play based on what they see. Callaway with looks like 4 down linemen on the defensive side of the ball. Bailey going to get the snap and give it to Smith coming right. He's got some running room, gets a first down, and rolls his way across the 50, just ran over a cornerback. Picked up about 9 yards on the run. And a first down. Rockmart crossed midfield there at the 45-yard line. That's a pretty good spot. I thought he was tackled back at about the 49.
Yeah, our blocking looks like they're doing a good job right now, opening some holes for us. So they're doing a very good job on the line.
I tell you, when Marcus got through that line, he ran over somebody and pushed him back about 5 yards.
1st and 10, Rockmart at the 45 on the Callaway side of the field. Watley and Smith in the game. Bailey going to drop back to pass and throw it down the right side. He's got Juke Boozer running down the seam, and he connects for a touchdown with 9:58 left here in the first quarter. Juke Boozer running right down the right hash. Caught that ball. That'll be a 45-yard completion from Bailey to Boozer.
That's what happens when you get 2 and 3 yards and 4 yards at a time. They didn't look for the pass, and perfect.
You're exactly right. They bid on the fake. They thought Marcus Smith was going to run it again. And Bailey dropped back and had Juke Boozer. He had beat the safety. He was about 2 steps past him. And Dylan Bailey put it in a perfect spot. He caught it and walked into the end zone from 45 yards out. And we kicked the extra point, and the extra point is good. Rockmart takes an early lead here, 7-0.
This is real life, not a made-for-TV movie. When you get stuck in winter, you don't find your soulmate. You find a tow truck or frostbite. So get prepared for winter's worst with the right set of tires. From November 6th to the 26th, you can get a $50 reward card after submission with purchase of 4 new BF Goodrich passenger or light truck tires.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart.
See bfgoodrichtires.com/promo for details. Offer expires 11/26/17. Void where prohibited.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here where the Jackets have struck first here, going up 7-0 with 9:58 left in the first quarter. That drive, we started on our own 33, and it took 5 plays and finished off with a 45-yard touchdown pass from Dylan Bailey to Juke Boozer.
Just a little over 2 minutes into the game, and Rockmart already with a 7-0 lead. The fans haven't even all found their seats yet. And the hometown team is up 7-0. That was a pretty pass from Dylan Bailey to Juke Boozer.
Yeah, you can't find your seats on that one because everybody was up on that one. Beautiful pass.
Yeah, he just ran a go pattern right down the hash mark. And Bailey, we're going to squib kick it. It's off the hands at the 20. They're going to pick it up, run it around to the right. Number 14 with a seam right up the middle. And he's going to have to be tackled at the 40-yard line. Finally, our kicker had to get in on the tackle to stop him. And a poor job of covering the kick gives Callaway great field position at the 40-yard line. Number 14 for Callaway, Cartavius Bigsby, one of those running backs that we talked about in the pregame, fielded that ball at about the 20-yard line, went to the middle of the field, and they had the wedge set up, and he picked up a 21-yard return to get Callaway a good start here at the 41-yard line. They're going to line up in the I formation. Quarterback under center, going to give it to his tailback. He runs right up the middle, and he runs into the defensive front of the Yellow Jackets, led by number 53, Jay Hinkle. And they picked up a short gain of only 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 8.
I tell you, that was a good stop by the Jackets, closing up that hole there in the middle.
I thought he had running room there to start. Jay Hinkle stepped over into the hole and met him at the line of scrimmage. He did pick up 2 yards. Same formation, I formation, 2 tight ends. They're going to give it to the tailback again, trying to go right. He picks his way through the line of scrimmage, and he's tackled at the 47-yard line. Number 16 for the Yellow Jackets, Jabari Birds from the outside linebacker position, came up to help make that stop.
Jabari's back after that injury up in Gordon Central, so that's a good help for the defense tonight. Our City Body Works High School scoreboard update. Heard County's now up 7-0 over Pepperell. Rabun is up 7-0 over Best County.
Callaway with a 3rd and 4 here at the 46. Toss sweep going right. He reverses his field, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield by number 34, Dante Williams. I tell you, they tried to toss sweep around the right side. The running back had nowhere to go. He tried to reverse his field, lost his footing a little bit, and Dante Williams was all over it. 4th down and 7 with 8:19 on the clock, and Callaway forced a punt, a 3-and-out on their first possession.
And I tell you, they're looking for those holes on those right and left sides, and we're filling those things up tonight.
That's huge for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Stop right now. Let's make them pay right now for this punt.
Wobbly punt, bounces at the 25 and takes a great roll. Get in the end zone. It did not. It's stopped dead at the 3-yard line. That's where Callaway fielded it. Our punt returner had no choice there but let it go by. It bounced about 10 yards in front of him and took a roll, the Callaway roll. We're going to have it deep in our territory at the 3-yard line.
Hey, that's a the way it was kicked, it was kind of a squib kick anyway. It wasn't a high kick, but it kind of got on the outside and got that big Callaway roll there.
Yeah, it took an end-over-end bounce and rolled all the way to the 3-yard line. Can't fault your punt returner there. He had no choice in the matter. So Rockmart starts their second drive on about the 3-yard line with 7:55 left here in the first quarter. First drive lasted 5 plays, and we got a score out of it. Delonte McClain's in it, running back now. We're going to give it to him coming right. He's hit in the end zone, but gets it out of there and picks up a yard. They hit him in the backfield about a yard deep in the end zone. He bounced off the first man that got him, and he picked up 2 yards, took it very near the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a little scary right there.
It was. We put the big man in there to try to hammer it out of the end zone. And he did a good job, kept his feet moving, didn't go down with the first contact. He's going to stay in the game at running back. We're in the wing T. He's going to step over now, modified to the left side beside the left wing back. Smith on the left side, Watley on the right, going in motion, give it to Watley, going around the right side. He's got some running room, crossed the 10, got it out to the 11-yard line. It'll be 3rd and a very manageable 2 yards to go.
I tell you, we saw Delonte McClain stay in there. I think we're probably going to see him going around that left side over there to block a lot tonight.
We've put Dante Williams in the game, number 34, defensive tackle, and he's in the game. Going to line up, no doubt, in a blocking formation. Going to line up on the left side. We're going to be in the wing T with 2 tight ends. He's lined up at tight end on the left side. McClain, the running back, going to get the ball. No, Bailey going to keep it. Going to bounce it outside. Come on, get to the first down. Did he get the first down? It's going to be very close. I tell you, they closed the gap on Dylan Bailey there very quickly. He bounced it outside, thought he had some running room, got it to the 13-yard line. I believe they're going to measure.
I believe they're going to have to. He
is very close. The officials are going to take a timeout, bring the change from all the way across the field and measure this. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Pest control has had many adversaries. The latest battle in household pests is the bed bug. Bed bugs can lay 1 to 5 eggs per day. Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control in our area, are experts in bed bug removal. Call them at 770-684-1488.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here, and we're about a foot short from a first down.
Callaway did a good job there defensively to close the gap. Bailey thought he had some running room coming around the right side, and that cornerback came flying up and made the tackle, slung him backwards, and he did not pick up the first down. About a foot short. Our punter's going to be standing in the end zone to punt it away on a 4th down and 1 yard to go. So Kyrian Roberts, who's a freshman who had to step up about halfway through the season and take on the punting duties, and he's going to have his hands full here, standing on about a yard deep in the end zone. 4th and very short. Would we fake it? Marcus Smith's there to help block. No, he's going to punt it away. High punt, fielded near the 40-yard line. A fair catch called for. And Callaway will have it there inside the Rockmart territory for their second possession of the night. With 5:55 on the clock, we're going to have to ask our defense to step up big here in the first quarter.
Yeah, not a long punt, but Callaway's going to have it on our own 39-yard line. So defense is going to have to step up here and close up those holes tonight.
So Callaway at the 39-yard line, they're going to run right up the middle. handed the ball off to the tailback. He picked up 8 yards, took it to the 31-yard line. Number 1 for Callaway running the ball, that's DJ Atkins. He's a senior.
Abram tackling for Rockmart.
They're going to run it with the tailback again. He jumps over a tackler at the 30-yard line, and I think number 20, Dalen Lester, gets credit for that, just tripping him up as he tried to leap over him.
Sure did. Reached up and grabbed that shoestring and pulled him down.
It'll be 3rd down and a short 2 yards to go. Ball still at the 31-yard line. I thought he had some running room there, but Dalen Lester came up from the outside linebacker spot and made the tackle, got his hand on his shoe as he tried to jump over him. Pro set, 1 receiver split out each side. Quarterback going to give it to the tailback right up the middle, and the play was whistled dead before it started. And we'll see what the call is there. There was a flag on the play. It's going to be illegal motion against Callaway, and that is a break. I tell you, we had them 3rd and 1, maybe 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now. Illegal motion against the Cavaliers. That pushes the ball back to the 36-yard line.
Well, they're trying to go fast, and they went a little bit too fast that time.
Yeah, they never got set good at the line of scrimmage, and the officials blew the whistle. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun now, and we're going to jump off sides and give them that 5 yards back, and they knew it was going to happen. He kind of stepped forward a little bit, clapped his hands, and our defensive lineman jumped. They bid on that, and we're going to move the ball back to the 3rd and 2 yards to go at the 31. Both teams trading penalties here. Callaway going to stay in that formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. His running back's 10 yards deep in the backfield. He's going to give it to him in the backfield, and he's coming left. Got some running room and some blocking, and he's going to score from the 31-yard line, and that was way too easy. They handed it off to the running back, who was 10 yards deep in the backfield. Looked like an option, and but gave it to him in the backfield. He ran it around the left side. Great blocking downfield by the 2 receivers that were split out left side. They crashed down on the outside linebacker, and the only man who had a chance was our corner, Marcus Smith. And they blocked him as well, and the running back was able to get around him. So Callaway looking to tie the score here with the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. It's 7-7 with 4:24 left here in the first quarter.
For your own moments of bliss, pick up your personal set of beautiful, relaxing gas logs from Blossman at your local Blossman store.
Blossman Propane Gas and Appliance, 3918 Rockmart Highway, Rockmart, Georgia. Phone 770-684-7382.
Take comfort in Blossman.
Mitchell Chiropractic and Wellness at 111 Felton Drive helps people achieve their wellness objectives by combining skill and expertise. If you are experiencing headaches, back, neck, or leg pain, call today at 770-684-4963.
Whether you're shopping for auto, home, business, life, or health insurance, contact the Nathan Dean Agency at 770-684-7851 or visit them online at nathandeanagency.com.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here where Callaway just scored and tied this game up with 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in this first quarter, 7-7, and getting set to kick off to the Jackets.
So back where we started, all even, 7-7. Callaway kicking off from our right to our left. High kick. Going to be fielded by Juke Boozer at the 2-yard line. He's coming to the right side again and got some running room. Crosses the 30. He's out to the 40, and they're going to sling him out of bounds at about the 47, maybe 48-yard line. He saw a wall set up on the right side, and he got in behind it and ran the ball all the way out to the 49-yard line.
That was a great job right there. He saw the opening, he took it, and just one guy to beat, he just brought him down.
We talked about it last night on the coach's show, and the coach said that they were probably going to kick to us deep tonight. And we talked about, we hadn't been able to set that wall up throughout the season because they've always kicked it short, most of the teams.
So a good job on the kick return for Rockmart here to start this third possession. Bailey in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right. Going to give it to Marcus Smith. Tough running around the right side, but he still picked up about 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
He got something out of nothing there because there was all white in front of him.
Yeah, you're right. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, still got it out across midfield to the 46-yard line. It's second down and about 5 yards to go. Smith picking up 5 yards, 5 tough yards on that run. We're going to give it to Watley going right, and he's going to get a first down and a little more, crosses the 30, and they finally get him down at about the 23, 22-yard line. And you could see the speed of Zabrian Watley there. He split those defenders. They thought they had an angle on him, and he ran through them and picked up a first down.
Well, they talked about it last night where they're not going all the way to the end now because people are looking for that. Our blockers are blocking them so they can cut up through. That's what he did right there.
Opening up the hole on the inside of the tackle, rather on the outside, and it was there. Bailey again in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Marcus Smith, who cuts upfield, crosses the 20. They're going to mark him down right at the 20-yard line, and it'll be a second down and 8 yards to go. Second and 8, clock running here late in the first quarter. Score tied 7-7. Callaway just ran it in from about 32 yards out, I believe it was, and Rockmart trying to respond after this drive getting set up by a great kick return by Juke Boozer. Receiver split out on each side of the line. We're going to give it underneath to Zabrian Watley, and he cuts it upfield, and he's going to be stopped right there at the line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line. Minimal gain on that play, and Rockmart will have a long third down here.
They faked me out. I didn't know who had that ball either. There's 3 of them that had a chance to get the ball.
They ran a little counter play underneath. They faked the handoff to Marcus Smith and then handed it off underneath to Zabrian Watley, and Callaway has watched the film, and they were ready for that. We got 2 receivers split to the right side, Boozer and Michael Gay, number 13, senior receiver. He's had a good season. He's the inside receiver. Bailey is in the shotgun. Watley and Smith still in the game, and they're going to throw a flag, and we took too much time to get that play called with 2:06 on the clock. The clock stops, and that'll back it up 5 yards. I tell you, we've had very few of those this year, but on this critical third down possession here, coaches took a little too much time to get the play in. It's third down and 13 yards to go. As you know, Rockmart doesn't huddle up, and so you can't blame that on the players. That's all the coaches to get the play called and get them in the right formations. Third down and 12, maybe 13 with 2:06 here in the first quarter. Tight end moves over to the left side. 2 receivers on the right side. Bailey got him in the shotgun. He's going to drop straight back to pass. He's got some time. Dumps it off underneath to Marcus Smith. He's across the 15, and he's slid down inside the 15 trying to make a cut. And he didn't get the first down. They're going to mark him just inside the 15-yard line. And we're going to have a fourth down and about a yard to go. This is probably a spot on the field where we will go for it. Fourth down and about a yard to go. We're inside the 15-yard line. Big play here late in the first quarter. Smith and Watley are your wing backs. Boozer and Gay, your receivers. We're going to give it to Smith. Going right. He's across the 10. 5. They tackled him right there at the 5-yard line.
Shoestring tackle. Doggone it.
Yep, the cornerback, number 4 for Callaway, made that tackle. Kobe Jackson. He fought off the receiver who was trying to make a block, fought him off, and made the tackle at the 4-yard line. But we've got a man down on the field injured, one of our linemen. He's going to get up slowly. Hopefully he'll be okay. Let's take a quick commercial break with 1:21 here at Rockmart, left in the first quarter.
The Silver Comet Furniture's 30,000 square foot warehouse is filling up with tons of new bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture. We offer great prices that are unmatched by national chains. We offer financing. No credit? No problem. Add credit? No problem. For as low as $40 down, you can own your own furniture. Call them today at 678-685-4320 or go by and see them on Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
Clock is running. 1 minute and 10 seconds left on it. Rockmart's got in the first quarter. Rockmart's got it inside the 5-yard line, first and goal. Marcus Smith is lined up at quarterback. We've emptied the backfield. We're going to give it to Zabrian Watley on the speed sweep around the left side, and he found his way into the end zone. Big block by Chaz Leathers. Offensive lineman guard pulled around the left side and made a big block to open up a seam for Zabrian Watley to get in from the 4-yard line. Rockmart takes a 13-7 lead, and let's kick the extra point.
I want to thank the crowd here tonight, too. There's a big crowd here. Finally, these Jackets are getting supported, and we appreciate that. But nice job, Yellow Jackets.
Noah Hughes to kick the extra point. There's the snap. The hold is good, and the kick is up and good. Rockmart with a 14-7 lead with 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Let's take a quick timeout.
It's Timbo's Smokehouse on the move with the best barbecue around. It's smoked low and slow. The secret is out. It's delicious barbecue, ribs, and pulled pork. Look for Timbo's gleaming white food truck in front of Top Dish Yogurt in Cedartown on Thursdays. And then Fridays and Saturdays to the Raceway in Rockmart, Georgia on Highway 278. That's Timbo's Smokehouse. Smoker in tow and barbecue to go. Call for catering too at 770-634-3840.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here with 57 seconds left in this first quarter, and the Jackets just scored on a 4-yard touchdown run by Zabrian Watley to cap off a drive that started off of a big run back on a kickoff. We started at our own 49-yard line.
Noah Hughes to kick for the Yellow Jackets. From our left to our right, late here in the first quarter with 57 seconds left. It's a high, short kick. Going to be fielded at the 25. They're going to bring it left side, and he picks up a great block across the 40, and Juke Boozer makes a big tackle at the 44-yard line. Juke Boozer came running all the way across the field and made a hard tackle on the ball carrier, number 15, who had fielded it back at the 25-yard line. But about a 20-yard return, 19-yard return to the 44.
I tell you, he got a good wall set up for him coming around this side, and he got a good block from one of his guys back there. But you're right, a good hit by Juke Boozer over here.
All right, they're in the I formation with the receiver split out on both sides, the old pro-style set. Quarterback under center. He's going to give it to his tailback going right, and we hit him at the line of scrimmage, and he fights his way forward to the 47-yard line. I tell you, we hit him back maybe behind the line of scrimmage.
Payne Culver hit him back there.
And he did not go down. He kind of bear crawled forward for about 3 yards. It's 2nd down and 7. Callaway breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. They're going to same formation. They got a fullback, and he is big as a guard, I tell you.
Yeah.
2nd and 7. They're going to fake the handoff. They're going to roll to his right, hits his receiver out in the flat on the right side, picks up a first down. His receiver ran down the sideline right side and did a little curl pattern to the inside. 6 seconds left in this first quarter. I don't believe they'll get off another play because as soon as they set the ball, they'll wind the play clock. And they're going to send 2 receivers wide to the left side. Quarterback's under center. And he is going to get the snap off, give it to his tailback right up the middle. We hit him at the 35, and he carries a defender down to the 30-yard line. Number 1, the ball carrier, DJ Atkins. That's going to mark the end of the first quarter. Callaway driving it on us here, threatening to score again. The ball at the 30-yard line. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back for the start of the second quarter.
This is real life, not a made-for-TV movie. When you get stuck in winter, you don't find your soulmate. You find a tow truck or frostbite. So get prepared for winter's worst with the right set of tires. From November 6th to the 26th, you can get a $50 reward card after submission with purchase of 4 new BF Goodrich passenger or light truck tires.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart.
See bfgoodrichtires.com/promo for details. Offer expires 11/26/17. Void where prohibited.
Your friends at All Star Grading are proud to offer their roll-off service to help you with all types of refuse. Don't waste time and money with multiple trips to the landfill. Call them for a quote on a roll-off dumpster. Phone 770-684-1915.
Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home is the only local family-owned and operated funeral home in the area. Their 24-hour community information line is open at 770-684-5438. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, 304 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here starting the second quarter, and Callaway's driving. Ball sitting at the Rockmart 30-yard line. Jack, it's up 14-7 here.
Callaway again in the I formation. The two receivers left side, quarterback under center. Toss sweep going left. We try to stop him. He's going to get outside the corner on us and picked up about 7 yards. Our defensive end came up and tried to hold contain, but he got blocked. And when he did, number 1 for Callaway got outside of him, picked up 6 yards. It's second down and 4 yards to go. Ball sitting at the 25-yard line. They've got to get it down to the 21 for a first down. Quarterback under center. In a hurry up now. Two receivers right side. He's going to throw it. Rolls to his right. He's got time. Throws it deep in the end zone. We didn't cover the receiver, and they catch it for a touchdown. That is a 25-yard score for Callaway. And the quarterback's got an accurate arm, I tell you. And if we don't cover their receivers, they're going to do that on us all night. It's 14-3 with 11:45 on the clock here in the second quarter.
Yeah, he was rolling out, and I think we were kind of expecting a run out of him because he's a big old guy. And but a good pass, very accurate on that throw.
We talked about it. They're going to run the play action, and our defensive backfield is going to have to play their position to pass first, rather. And we did not on that drive. It's 14-14. We'll take a quick break and be right back for this kickoff.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Super Center right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
Are your power bills way too high? Maybe it's time you contact your local insulation dealer. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs from new home construction to general repair. TNT Insulation also specializes in spray foam insulation. Give them a call at 770-684-1887.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here where the Cavaliers have just tied this thing up at the start of the second quarter, tied up 14-14 here.
Kedrick Ramsey, quarterback, connected with number 14, Cartavius Bigsby. That ball bounces, and they fielded it at the 40-yard line, and nobody for Rockmart came up to try to catch the ball. They kicked one of those high kicks that bounced at the 40-yard line, and we let it bounce.
They moved away from it.
Oh, sometimes when you got kids out there in those up-back positions, they forget it is not a punt. Not really an onside kick, but they tried that little high flop kick. It bounced at the 40-yard line, and Callaway was there to catch it off of the bounce.
Callaway could have put up a fair catch signal. That's how open they were.
Wow. So they've got it at our 40-yard line here after just scoring. They're in the eye. Quarterback's going to fake the handoff, run the reverse around the left side. Bigsby's got running room. He fights his way through a tackle. That's Jacob Freeman, the receiver, and he picked up about 13, maybe 15 yards before we got him out of bounds. They faked the handoff to the tailback and ran the reverse around the left side, and we were not ready for it. Took it to the 24-yard line. 16-yard run for Callaway. They're in the eye. Receivers split out right side. They give it to the running tailback. He cuts through his tacklers, to his blockers on the left side. Picked up about another 12 yards. Those big linemen for Callaway are having their way with our defensive front on this drive. First down and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Callaway's picked up the pace going with no huddle.
Quarterback under center. They're going to give it to the tailback again, going left this time. We did stop him. That's Bigsby, the running back. They swapped Atkins and Bigsby in and out. And picked up 2 yards at second and 8.
Our City Body Works High School scoreboard got Heard County 14-7 over Pepperell. Got Calhoun 7, Monroe area 0. Got Pike County 7-0 over Crisp, and Marist up 7-0 over Cedartown.
I formation with 2 tight ends, 1 receiver to the right side. Quarterback going to give it going left to number 14. He bounces outside, and we finally wrestle him out of bounds. Bigsby with another good run, picked up about 4 more yards. Not as many as I thought. Picked up 2 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Big play here in the second quarter with 10:18 and the clock running. As you hear the fans on their feet, cheering them on. 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun. This is the formation they scored in on their last drive. Quarterback going to run the option right side. We tackle him at about the 6-yard line. Who was that that made that tackle? Number 20, I believe. Dalen Lester was in there. Delonte McClain also assisted. It'll be 4th and 3. 4th and 3, and they're going to kick a field goal here. They're going to try a field goal. It will be about a 23-yard attempt.
We better watch the fake because they're known to do that.
Yeah, one of their quarterbacks, the holder. And he gets the snap, the hold, and we jumped off sides, and the kick is up, and the kick is good, and I believe that'll give them a first down. We jumped off sides on a field goal attempt, and that'll give Callaway a first down, and that is a mistake. We went on the movement of the hand of the holder, and they hesitated about snapping the ball. He flipped his hands to call for the snap, and we went on the movement of his hands rather than on the movement of the ball. And they're talking. Who are they talking to? 4th down, and they hadn't moved the chains yet.
Should give them a first down about on the 4-yard line.
I think they're waiting on another ball to be brought in.
Or maybe on about the 2 or 3-yard line.
Yeah, they'll have a first down. It'll be half the distance of the goal and take it down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line, we'll say. And
still 4th down, though.
Yep. 4th down and 1 yard to go. I bet they go for it here.
Yeah, I bet they do, too.
4th and 1. We were in this position just a short time ago. 4th and 1. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. 4th and 1. They line up in the I formation with the receiver split wide right.
Had the wrong ball out there.
2 tight ends in the game. Big fullback in the game as well. The tailback is Atkins. Rockmart's going to take a timeout and think about it. So with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter and the score tied 14-14, we'll let you hear a word from our commercial sponsors.
The Eye Center in Rockmart delivers dependable eye care with complete eye exams on patients ages 3 and up. The Eye Center offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses to fit any budget. Visit the Eye Center at 530 Hunter Street in Rockmart or call 770-684-5650 to make an appointment today.
Whether you're shopping for auto, home, business, life, or health insurance, contact the Nathan Dean Agency at 770-684-7851 or visit them online at nathandeanagency.com.
Mitchell Chiropractic and Wellness at 111 Felton Drive helps people achieve their wellness objectives by combining skill and expertise. If you are experiencing headaches, back, neck, or leg pain, call today at 770-684-4963.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
We're asking our defense to make a big stop here. 4th and 1. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Score tied 14-14. Rockmart took a timeout to make sure they had the right personnel out there. Same formation they were in before the timeout. Power I, 2 tight ends, receiver split wide right side, quarterback under center. He's going to give it to his tailback going right. We hit him in the backfield. He got across, scored from the 3-yard line. We made the first attempt to tackle him behind the line of scrimmage, but he stepped outside of the tackle of our safety who had stepped up to hit him in the backfield. And Callaway takes a 20-14 lead
Just couldn't
wrap 9:26 on the clock.
Just couldn't wrap up that big guy back there in the backfield, and he just broke out this right side and walked on in.
They're going to kick the extra point. The kick is up, and it's a low line drive, but it's through the upright, so it makes it 21-14. So a mistake fielding a kickoff cost us another score there, and we just didn't field the kickoff, and Callaway was there to catch it instead of us catching it.
Yeah, that was a big mistake on our part. Gave them great field position, basically an onside kick for them. But what our guys have got to do is we've got to run up there and try to make the catch. And, we might see that again from these guys because, I think they're seeing that kicking it deep, they're giving it to our speedsters back there in the back. So, I think we might see that again.
So why not try it again? It worked so well last time. It's not a punt, guys. You got to field the kick.
Well, I think the game is right now, how these guys adjust to what just happened. If they can adjust, we'll be fine.
High kick again. It's going to be fielded this time at the 25, and our returner slipped down trying to make a cut to get behind the wall at the 26-yard line, and we'll have it 1st and 10 right there. So Payne Culver with the catch.
That was a high kick that had some hang time on it, too.
It did. He was trying to get in behind the wall. He had a little running room if he'd have gotten there, but he slipped down trying to make the cut. Took it to the 27-yard line, and we've got it 1st and 10. Not too bad a field position. Team late coming off the sideline. Dylan Bailey leads his team out. He'll be in the shotgun. He's going to send Michael Gay wide right side. Smith, Watley, and Ant Lester, your running backs. He's going to give it to Smith going right. He's got a little hole on the right side and found room to pick up maybe 3 yards to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. They close that gap quickly. The linebackers did, coming up to make the stop. Callaway is essentially playing with 5 men on the line of scrimmage. They're walking the outside linebackers up, one of them right on the line of scrimmage. We're going to fake the handoff this time and throw the ball right down the middle to Reed Couch, and he had it for a second until the safety come over and made a lick on him, and he bobbled it away. But that ball was thrown up around his shoulder pads, just a little bit high, but it should have been caught, and he knew it.
Michael Gay was wide open in front of him about 5 yards, but he had his eyes right on Reed.
Our City Body Works High School scoreboard, I got Cedartown and Marist tied up at 7 right now, and Heard County up 21-13 over Pepperell.
This is a big play, 3rd and 7 after missing on that pass play. We're going to fake the handoff to Watley, going left, throw it again down the middle. Michael Gay with a great catch, but he couldn't hang on to it as he fell to the ground. He caught the ball in traffic at the 45-yard line, running a post pattern. And when he came down after going up high to make the catch, the ball came out of his hands. He didn't secure the catch to the ground. It's 4th and 7, and we're forced to punt. And so our punter standing back deep at the 15-yard line.
We need a good punt out of him right now.
We do. Come on, Kerry.
Clock's running, and the referee's trying to get him to stop it. But
Kerry, yeah, it was a incomplete pass. Should have stopped the clock. Kerrion Roberts standing on his own 15-yard line. They've got a man deep at the 40. We can't see their numbers, so forgive us for not calling names on these running backs and receivers, because they got on those jerseys where they intentionally try to keep you from being able to read the numbers.
I got a City Body Works high school scoreboard update. Rome 27, Southwest DeKalb 0.
So Kerrion Roberts waiting on this snap. He's standing at the 15-yard line. They've got a man back on their own 40 waiting on this punt. Marcus Smith in there as the up man. He's going to get the team set. Officials still standing over the ball. Won't let them get it snapped. Clock is stopped at 8:12 in the second quarter.
I think they're going to have to add some time back on the clock.
They are finally going to blow the whistle and let us punt it away. Rockmart down 21-14 here in the second quarter. This Callaway team has some talent. There's the punt. High, short kick. Bounces at the 45, rolls to the 50, crosses the 50, and Callaway will have it very near midfield on their side of the 50 at the 49.
If you insure your house and your car with Allstate, you'll save money. Up to 10% off the auto bill and 15% off the home insurance. If you ever need to use that insurance, you'll have the convenience of having only one agent to call. The Allstate home and auto discounts. More convenient, more reasonable. You shouldn't have to pay more for convenience. That's Allstate stand.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
Callaway hurries to the line. Quarterback in the shotgun, sends two receivers right, one to the left. He's going to run it to his right. Just a straight quarterback keep. He crosses the 50, and we hit him at the 45 and make the tackle there. Ridge Blackwell, number 5, in on the tackle.
I think the first hit was made by Delonte McClain, who kind of got him off stride a little bit.
He picked up 7 yards. It'll be second, maybe 6, 2nd and 4. No huddle. They hurry to the line. In the I formation, quarterback going to give it to his tailback going left. He's got some running room, but Payne Culver came up to make the hit at the 43-yard line, and DJ Atkins is stopped right there.
It was a good hit, too. He took his legs out, and he had to go down.
3rd and 2. Ball at the 43-yard line. We need to stop them here and not let them get another first down, because Callaway certainly has the momentum after two straight scoring possessions. They're in the I. Quarterback under center. Tried to draw us off sides. We didn't fake. He looks to the sideline and changes the play. He's going to give it to his tailback around the right side, left side. He picks up a block, still going. He's going to get the first down and more at the 32. And that was Atkins again on the carry. Picked up the first down and took it all the way to the 30-yard line. Crossed the 30 to the 29.
And when they get on that outside, they got some speed on them.
Yeah, they do a good job of blocking on the outside. They use their receivers well to come in and block our linebackers. They're going to give it to the tailback again, right up the gut. He jumps over the safety and drops the ball as he comes to the ground, but recovered it, and there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. He tried to hurdle our safety at the 14-yard line. And I don't know who the flag is on, but Xavier Watley.
Unless something was said, I don't see what kind of penalty it could be.
Watley was the safety that he tried to hurdle. They're backing up.
Personal foul. Or
yeah.
Sportsmanlike conduct. I couldn't tell.
I don't know what the personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Callaway.
Personal foul.
And so that is a break for Rockmart. The ball is moved back to the 30-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 11 yards to go. He tried to hurdle Xavier Watley. Watley's not a tall kid, but he didn't quite get over the top of him. 1st and 11 at the 30. Quarterback under center. He's going to give it to his tailback. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it right up the gut.
He was backed by number 34, Big Dante Williams, there in the middle.
Ridge Blackwell came up from the inside linebacker position to help as well. He picked up a yard, but it's 2nd down and 10.
He paid for that yard too, though.
He did. He took a tough lick right there at the line of scrimmage. Tried to run it up the middle behind the center. 5:56 on the clock here in the second quarter. Callaway already leading by a touchdown, 21-14. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass, drop straight back, and throw it underneath to his receiver, who was trying to come back underneath behind the line of scrimmage. He caught the ball and lost 2 yards. That's a break for the Yellow Jackets.
I'm glad he caught it.
They were trying to set up that inside receiver screen. He came running right back at his quarterback, caught the ball and slipped down as he made the catch. It's 3rd and 12. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun. Bad snap. He rolls to his left. He's got a receiver open if he makes the catch. He did make the catch.
Oh, he did.
Right on the sideline at the 7. Where are our cornerbacks? We are not covering their receivers.
He was wide open on that, and it was a botched snap on that play. We had him on the run out there, but good pass by him, good catch over there.
They're watching the play instead of watching their man.
Two receivers right, one to the left. Quarterback gives it to his running back right up the middle. We hit him at the 5, going to stop him inside the 5 at the 2, and it'll be second down and goal. He got a head of steam. They line him up about 10 yards deep.
Yeah, they do.
And hand it to him right behind the center.
I tell you what, though, he's got that big steam going into it, but if somebody steps up there, he's going to pay for that steam.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Same formation. Running back's back at the 10-yard line, 8 yards deep. Quarterback going to give it to him again around the left side. We hit him at the 2, and he fights his way forward into the end zone, just drug a man across the goal line. And Callaway will take a 27-14 lead with 4:24 on the clock here in the second quarter. This drive started back on our... you don't have it, do you? Back at our 48-yard line, I believe.
Yes.
There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Callaway takes a 28-14 lead, and we're going to have to do something to respond here offensively.
Before halftime, for sure.
That's right. Let's take a quick break.
You can't always plan for when you need to see a doctor. Minor illnesses and injuries can occur without warning, leaving no time to wait for an appointment. That's why Floyd Urgent Care in Rockmart is here when you need us most, now with expanded Sunday hours, from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Floyd Urgent Care will make sure you're taken care of right away, placing you on the road to recovery as quickly as possible. So, when you just can't wait to see your doctor, you can walk right in at Floyd Urgent Care in Rockmart, 1650 Chattahoochee Drive. For more information, visit us online at floyd.org.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, I got a City Body Works High School scoreboard update. Troop County 14, St. Pius 14. Got Rome 27, Southwest DeKalb 0.
Callaway to kick off high, short kick. Going to be fielded by Payne Culver at the 20. He comes left. He's hit at the 27-yard line. And nobody kind of helped him out there a little bit, did they?
No, they kind of left him hanging on his own there.
Yeah, they did. There was a man standing there. I don't know why he didn't turn around and block somebody. Ball at the 27-yard line. Rockmart with the ball with 4:20 left in the first half. Needs a score. They mark it up at the 29. We need a score. It's 28-14 Callaway. And we've got a couple of mistakes that have cost us here in this second quarter. And Callaway has certainly capitalized on them and leads 28-14. We send two receivers wide to the right, one to the left. Bailey in the shotgun. Going to give it to Zabrian Watley. Got some running room, 35-40. Steps across the 45 down at the 47, 48-yard line.
That was a good run by Zabrian. Got around this outside out here. Was hit and picked up about 6 or 7 yards after he got hit.
First down at the 48-yard line. His own 48. Michael Gay with a good job of blocking downfield. We send a receiver wide on the left and two to the right side. The inside receiver on the right side is our tight end, Reed Couch. Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Watley again going left. He crosses the 50 and rolls down at the 45. That is a good spot for Rockmart. He was down at about the 47-yard line, and they're going to spot him right at the 45. Second down and 3 yards to go. The clock running, 3:40 left here in the first half. We can move the ball. We've given them a short field a couple of times, and they've scored easily. We're going to have to respond here with a score. Bailey in the shotgun. Fake the handoff to Watley this time and throw it down the field, and Michael Gay was covered by two safeties, and he was not open. So
he threw that ball into double coverage, but Throw was a little bit over Michael.
He would have been better off to tuck that one and ran. Gay was well covered running down the left hash. There's a timeout on the field. Callaway took a timeout, stops the clock with 3:21. It's 3rd and 3. They want the ball back. And so this is a critical 3rd down. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Your friends at All-Star Grading are proud to offer their roll-off service to help you with all types of refuse. Don't waste time and money with multiple trips to the landfill. Call them for a quote on a roll-off dumpster. Phone 770-684-1915.
Pest control has had many adversaries. The latest battle in household pests is the bed bug. Bed bugs can lay 1 to 5 eggs per day. Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control in our area, are experts in bed bug removal. Call them at 770-684-1488.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, don't know what Rockmart's going to do here, but coming out of a timeout, Callaway took a timeout to stop the clock with 3:21 left in the second quarter. Callaway up 28-14, and they're looking to get a stop here. The ball at the 45. It's 3rd and 3. Big play. We give it to Watley, coming left side. He's hit in the backfield, gets away, reverses his field, goes back right, loses ground back to the 50. 4th down and 7 yards to go. Watley would have been better off to take the initial loss, and he comes up limping, limps off the field, and we send Kerrion Roberts in to kick.
I tell you, the way they've been driving it on us, there's still time on this clock. They might score before this half is over.
We'll let as much time run out as we can before we punt the ball away. Kerrion Roberts standing at his own 35-yard line, waiting on the snap. We're going to fake it. Marcus Smith running left. He's hit in the backfield, crosses a 45, and pushes his way to the 41, and he got just enough for a 1st down.
He had to get to the 40, about the 43, 42.5-yard line.
That's a bad snap, a bad spot. I don't know that he got it.
Yeah, he got it.
I tell you.
He's close.
They still haven't marked. They still haven't motioned to 1st down.
I tell you, that's a terrible spot.
1st down, Rockmart. Move the chains. Ball at the 41-yard line.
He clearly got to the 41 or 40-yard line, and they marked him down about. Well, now they're putting the ball at the 41. But
he had to get there to get the 1st down, and the Callaway coach, he didn't like it. 1st and 10, Rockmart at the 41. Marcus Smith converts the faked punt. We're going to give it to Smith right side. No, Bailey kept it right up the middle and picked up 3 yards.
Got to move a little bit quicker because there's 2 minutes left.
2 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Dylan Bailey faked the handoff to Marcus Smith, saw a hole, but the linebackers closed it quickly. 2nd down and 7. We send Gay and Boozer wide to the right side. Ant Lester's in the game with Marcus Smith as your wingbacks. Reed Couch, tight end, is on the left side. Bailey going to bring Lester in motion to the left and going to throw it down the sideline and overthrows Marcus Smith.
Flag.
And that is interference on the defense. Marcus Smith was the intended receiver running down the left sideline. And
I tell you, though, he was covered very well down that left side, too.
He was covered, but the defender stopped him from running down the sideline.
I've got to update. We said that Cedartown was tied with Marist, but it's actually Cedartown is 6 and Marist is 7. And that's at the half right now.
An interference call against Callaway gives Rockmart the ball at the 23-yard line, and that is the first mistake Callaway has made with 1:39 on the clock. It did stop the clock momentarily. They'll wind it here. It's running now. 2 receivers right. Bailey in the shotgun. He's got Smith and Lester back there with him. Going to give it to Smith coming left. That's Lester. He fights his way across the 20. He's out of bounds at the 18, 19-yard line. That stops the clock with 1 minute and 31 seconds on the clock.
I told you I knew football.
Ball at the 19. Ant Lester was your ball carrier. Ran the speed sweep to the left side, picked up 4 yards at 2nd and 6.
Jackets need a score here because we give the ball back to them when we come out at halftime, so we really need to put 7 on the board right now.
Yeah, Callaway won the toss and elected to receive in the second half. Bailey in the shotgun by himself. He's going to give it to Smith. Going right. He's got a running room. He tries to bounce it outside. They close that hole at the 15. He had a gap he was trying to get to. The inside linebacker came out and stopped him at the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and a short 2 yards to go.
I tell you, Callaway's got some fast linebackers back there because we could see that hole very clearly from up here, and he got out there, but those linebackers came up pretty quick and stopped that up, and he tried to bounce out to the right side, but they got him before he could break away for that first down.
A minute left here in the second quarter.
And the clock's running.
2 receivers left. We got to get a first down. It's 3rd and 2. Bailey in the shotgun. Come on, get them set. We're going to give it to Smith again. Right up the middle. He crossed the 15. Did not get the first down. We got 2 timeouts left. We need to use one here with 42 seconds. We do. 38 seconds on the clock. We stop it. It'll be 4th down and 2 yards to go when we come back out of this break.
Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home is the only local family-owned and operated funeral home in the area. Their 24-hour community information line is open at 770-684-5438. Alvis Miller & Son
back
Funeral
to the game on WCOT 101.9.
All right, I've got a City Body Works High School scoreboard. This is hard to believe. Blessed Trinity Catholic 14, Cartersville 3. I wouldn't have thought that. Big powerhouse that Cartersville is.
You know, I'm not accusing Cartersville of recruiting, but they may have run up against somebody who has a little more freedom to recruit. Right?
Exactly.
4th down and 2 yards to go. Big play here in the second quarter. Rockmart down 28-14. With 38 seconds left on the clock.
We got one more timeout for us.
It's 4th and 2, the ball at the 15. We've got to get a first down. Smith is your quarterback. Delonte McClain is the running back. We're in the wing T with 2 tight ends. McClain right beside Smith, and
somebody jumped.
And they took a timeout. Their coach come running over, and they took a timeout right before the ball was snapped. We'll keep it here in this break.
Hey, and at halftime, we're going to keep it here, too. And we'll let you hear the Rockmart Band. Got another City Body Works High School scoreboard update. Got Heard County now up 28-13 over Pepperell. Raven County 21, Best 2.
Heard County 28-13 over Pepperell.
28-13 over Pepperell.
So very similar score here at Rockmart's, 28-14 over the number 2 team in that same region with Heard County. And Callaway is certainly a quality team, and they lead us here by 2 scores with 37 seconds left in this first half. And this is a big play, 4th and 2. We came out with Marcus Smith at quarterback and Delonte McClain at running back. We're going to come back out in that same formation. Watley and Lester are your wing backs. Now Smith empties the backfield. The running back's over right side.
They
jumped off sides, and we didn't snap the ball. Smith looks to the sideline, walks up toward the center. Snap the ball, guys. Come on. Smith brings a man in motion. He's going to run it up the middle. Did he get the first down?
Close.
It's going to be very close. It's going to depend on the spot. He dove at the last second. I don't think he got it.
I don't believe he did
And it's right there at it.
He may have. They're going to have to measure.
I tell you, we should have snapped the ball when they jumped off sides, and we'd have had that automatic first down.
Yeah, they did jump off sides. This is going to depend on the spot. Are they going to measure? Or are they just going to say we didn't get it? No, they're going to bring the chains out. The ball, he might have got the first down. He needed 2 yards. Come on now, chains. Tighten it up here. Maybe the link will get a kink in it or something.
He didn't get
Did he get it? He missed it by about 1 inch. First down, he got it by just the tip of the ball.
He got it by the other inch.
The other inch.
Yeah.
The tip of the ball. is all that he got it by. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line with 33 seconds left. We've got to get a score here. We don't need a field goal. We got to get in the end zone. Marcus Smith stays in at quarterback. Delonte McClain's your running back. 1st and 10. The clock's running. 30 seconds now. Smith takes a snap. He's going to run it behind his lineman. Crosses the 5. Is he going to get in?
Touchdown! Deckers.
Marcus Smith.
Flag. There's a flag.
There's a flag. Celebration. A celebration after the play.
Yeah, I think Marcus celebrated a little bit too much.
We were guilty of that one time last week. Surely they're not going to wipe it out. I think it was well after the play was over.
Yeah. Had to be.
So with 24 seconds left here in the second quarter, and
I think they'll put it on the. He got it.
So the touchdown will stand. I'm pretty sure it'll be applied on the kickoff.
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Nope, they're going to apply on the extra. They're going to apply this penalty to the extra point. That's smart, because I don't think we can kick it that far, and they don't either. And so they'd rather get us out of, because this game we're trading scores. It's 28-20.
That's correct.
If they go up by 8 here, that could be big late in the game. This would be a 35-yard extra point attempt for Noah Hughes. He doesn't have anything anywhere close to that so far this season. Bailey to hold, good snap, good hold. The
Get in there.
Is up. And that
he got it.
And he had about 8 yards to spare.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Noah Hughes kicks the extra point.
Noah said yesterday that he kicked as far as he's kicked in practice. There you go.
24 seconds. Rockmart responded. We said we had to score with about a 3-minute drive. 28-21 is going to be the score here. We're going to have to keep them out of the end zone and get into the halftime with the score at 28-21.
I tell you, that was a pretty kick there. Oh.
But Marcus Smith was determined that he was not going to be denied on that run. That's about a 12-yard run.
I tell you, we've got to put this ball on the ground and not give them a chance to run this thing back.
But we need to kick it deep enough, though, to not give them good field position, because with 24 seconds, they'll throw it a couple of times, and we haven't covered a receiver all night long. Hughes to kick. Ball at the 40. He kicks it high and short. Going to be fielded at the 31. It looked like he stepped out of bounds. We tackle him right there. Good job of covering the kick. If he'd have let that go, it would have went out of bounds. And they're going to have it at the 30-yard line with 19 seconds. Who made that tackle?
32, Pitts.
I tell you, our defense has got to step up right now and get this.
We need to stop here. The ball at the 30-yard line. Keelan Pitts with the tackle on the kickoff. 19 seconds, and no doubt Callaway will try to throw it a couple times. They've got one timeout. They're leading 28-21 here with 19 seconds left in the second quarter. They're in the I formation. They're going to give it to the tailback going left. He bumps it outside. He's got some running room. He's got a big hole out across the 40 to the 41. He did not get out of bounds. They'll wind the clock as soon as they get it set. He picked up 12 yards to the 42.
I tell you, that was close to holding out there by Callaway.
1st and 10, the ball at the 42. The clock's running. 9 seconds. Quarterback under center. We took a timeout. We didn't have the right men in the right positions, and we had to take a timeout with 5 seconds. We had defenders running everywhere trying to get set, and Callaway took a timeout. They stopped the clock.
Wow.
I thought we called that timeout. Callaway took a timeout with 5 seconds, and we'll see what their coach can draw up. If I were them, I'd run the wheel pattern, roll to the right and throw it back to the left. But because that has worked and tricked us several times this season. 1st and 10 at the 42. And Coach Parsons watching them, see what they're going to do. 5.5 seconds left in this first half. It's been a great half of football. Rockmart's made a couple of mistakes, one on trying to cover a kick, and gave Callaway short field position a couple of times. They took advantage of it in the second quarter, and they lead 28-21.
And we have definitely got to stop them here because they get the ball back to start the second half. And so the defense, we really need them to step up on this play.
Unless they throw it quick. This is the last play of the first half. 5.5 seconds left. They got two receivers right, one to the left. They're in the I formation. Quarterback under center, going to roll to his right. He's got some running room. He's under pressure, and he throws it incomplete. And Rockmart's going to go into the half leading 28-21. Coach is trying to get his players off the field. So for the first time this season, we're going to, well, I don't know if I can say that. Second time this season, we'll go into the half down. I think we were losing at Cedartown early in the year, but not since Cedartown have we found ourselves down at halftime. It's 28-21. You said we're going to stay here, Mark? We're
going to keep it here with us tonight, and we'll be bringing you the band. They're playing in just a few minutes, but you know, this is a good Callaway team, and we're still in this ball game. You know, we're 28-21. You know, we can come out and stop them pretty quick this second half. I believe we can get right back in this ball game with these guys.
Well, this is where Rockmart goes into halftime, and our coaches have done a great job adjusting at halftime. So hopefully they're going to do the same thing here, and we get that first stop, we'll know that they did a good job.
Yeah, you got to get the first stop because Callaway's going to get the ball first. We gave them the ball there with just a few seconds, 24 seconds, I think it was. But that was a critical possession to stop them there and not let them get a score here to end the second quarter.
Yeah, it was. Well, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this. And we're going to be bringing you the halftime show brought to you by Dean Presley Flooring.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio, presented by
Advanced Rehab, Allstate Insurance, Floyd Medical Center, Garrett Land Brokers, the Nathan Dean Agency, Blossman Gas.
Presley Floor is here to help you get your floors ready. Give Dean Presley at Presley Floor Covering a call today to see how they can help you replace those old, worn-out floors with something new, durable, and ready to handle wear and tear. Presley Floor Covering, 338 Bellevue Road in Rockmart, 770-684-8247.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here for the halftime show brought to you by Presley Floor Covering. And Jackets down 28-21 here at halftime. And, we talked about it. The Cedartown game, we did go in at halftime down.
Yeah.
But one thing about it, when we came out, we came back out and fought, almost won that game. And the Jackets, looking at this first half of football, the Jackets came out and scored first on our first drive.
Made it look easy.
Made it look very easy. And
had a 5-play drive.
Yeah, and one thing that we can say about it is, we can move the ball on this team. I mean,
if we can figure out a way to stop
them. But but they've got a good offense, and their offensive line, their offensive line is a big line, and they're pushing our guys back.
Yeah, but if you think about it, that one penalty, the score would be 24-21 right now.
Yeah,
and so you got to be feeling good about what the score is right now compared to what it could have been.
Well, the one penalty and then the misplay on the kickoff, where we didn't try to catch the ball and just let them run in and catch the ball at the 40-yard line, so we gave them a very short field on that possession.
Yeah, well, I think that was when that penalty occurred with a field goal, that was on that drive.
That's correct.
So, but a big mistake there on the kickoff. And we've saw that before this year with the Jackets where the kick would go up and they just stood there, anticipating one of the others to get it. But that was probably the biggest mistake of the night for the Jackets. But overall, the Jackets have played a good first half against this team.
I think they don't practice that. So I guess we get past this game right here. They'll practice it next week, that short kick like that, what they're doing.
If we can get past this game right
That's
here,
correct.
That's a big statement.
This reminds me of the Pepperell game where we went back and forth scoring. And it was a high-scoring game, and that could be the same case here tonight. I mean, 28-21 already. The only difference then, we went into the halftime. We were the ones up at that point, but it's going to be a very tough second half for the Jackets. We're going to have to play till the horn sounds.
You mentioned Pepperell. Jeff Sharp comes in with some scores here at halftime, and this is the what scoreboard?
City Body Works.
City Body Works
scoreboard.
High school scoreboard. Pepperell down 21-13 at halftime, and so it was a very similar score until late here in the second quarter. But Heard County leading Pepperell 21-14, and then Brooks County leading Dodge County 21-7. That's an important game because the winner of this game plays the winner of that Brooks County Dodge County game. And Darlington up over Aquinas 13-0.
Bless you.
And then Marion County and Mount Zion, it's 7-6 there at halftime. And Cedartown and Marist, same score. Marist over Cedartown 7-6 at halftime. And Cartersville still down 14-3 over Blessed Trinity. Cartersville, 3 state titles in a row, thinking they would surely get their fourth, and they find themselves down 14-3 at halftime.
Yeah, now that's a shock to me because seeing what Cartersville has and coming out and being down 14-3, the other team they've got to have a pretty good defense.
Calhoun over Monroe area 21-7 at halftime. And then Troup County over St. Pius 28-21. And then Rome up big over Southwest DeKalb 12-0 going into halftime. And Carrollton is wearing out Arabia Mountain 30-0. 42-0 now going into halftime. So Carrollton having their way in the second round of the playoffs with Arabia Mountain. Wow.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back more with the Presley Floor Covering halftime show.
Presley Floor is here to help you get your floors ready. Give Dean Presley at Presley Floor Covering a call today to see how they can help you replace those old, worn-out floors with something new, durable, and ready to handle wear and tear. Presley Floor Covering, 338 Bellevue Road in Rockmart, 770-684-8247.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here on the Presley Floor Covering halftime show, and in just a few minutes we're going to bring you the Rockmart High School Band. We're going to let you hear them and their performance of Rock of Ages, a good show that they performed. The band did a great job this year at the competitions that they've gone to, and do a great job with that. But tonight, score 28-21, Callaway up over the Jackets. And after the game tonight, Robert, I think, is going to be heading down to the station. Am I correct, Robert?
It just depends on how close this game is here right now.
So Robert said he may not leave if it's this close toward the end of the game.
Brian, you might be on your own, sir.
But
so Callaway's band's on the field. I tell you, the band is nowhere near the size of the football team.
No.
There are not many kids out there.
You can tell that
the band. They're doing a great job. But there are not many of them out there.
You can tell the focus is maybe on athletics down at Callaway. But like I said, stay tuned after the game, and Brian and maybe Robert, maybe not Robert, will be bringing you some of the finals from some of these playoff games that we've got going on.
We'll be doing it from this cell phone.
Yeah.
Robert is going to go down at halftime and catch, or a little bit later here in the half, and catch Coach Parson coming out of the locker room.
Are you?
And do an interview with him. So we will have Coach Parson coming out of the locker room, and we'll get his thoughts about this first half. Jackets down 28-21, and so the coach is needing to make some adjustments, especially on the defensive side of the ball, because Callaway's been able to run the ball on us, and really throwing the ball is where they've made their way tonight.
Yeah.
And Rockmart not covering the pass. I mean, we're just letting their receivers run free, and they're going to throw the ball. I'll finally go chase him down.
And I tell you, you can tell that that Callaway, they made a lot of adjustments on their offense whenever after about the first couple of series, you could tell that they made the adjustments looking at our defense.
Yeah, and I'm hoping when I get back up here by the fourth quarter, I'll be able to talk. I won't be able to breathe for that long, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to leave you all here and go down and check the concession stand out.
He is wishing that he didn't have to make that walk back up to bleachers after the halftime.
It's going to be a crawl.
All right, well, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the halftime show.
Presley Floor is here to help you get your floors ready. Give Dean Presley at Presley Floor Covering a call today to see how they can help you replace those old, worn-out floors with something new, durable, and ready to handle wear and tear. Presley Floor Covering, 338 Bellevue Road in Rockmart, 770-684-8247.
Okay, we're getting ready for the Rockmart High School Band to kick it off here with their halftime show of Rock of Ages, and we're going to turn it over to them and let you hear that. It's a great show by the Rockmart Band. It's going to be bringing you a lot of the songs from around the 80s, and I think that you will enjoy this show.
On behalf of band director David Snipes, drum major Jackson Norris, your 2017-18 Rockmart High School Marching Band proudly presents Rock of Ages. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017-18 Rockmart High School Marching Band.
All right, there you go, folks. That's the Rockmart High School Marching Band. A great show here tonight, Rock of Ages. And we're about 2 minutes before this halftime's over with, and this halftime show is brought to you by Presley Floor Covering.
Presley Floor is here to help you get your floors ready. Give Dean Presley at Presley Floor Covering a call today to see how they can help you replace those old, worn-out floors with something new, durable, and ready to handle wear and tear. Presley Floor Covering, 338 Bellevue Road in Rockmart, 770-684-8247.
All right, we're back here, and we've got Robert on the sideline down there, and he's going to be trying to get a interview with Coach Parsons here in just a few minutes. The Jackets have not came to the field. I did notice that Callaway, they came to the field probably about 5 minutes ago, right after our band started our program. They came out here and started warming up, and so but our guys, we're still waiting for them to come out here, and but once they come out, we'll get Robert to get a word with the coach down there and see what the coach has to say about the first half. And it's been a tough first half for the Jackets, but they come out here. We give the ball back to Callaway here to start the second half. So now our Jackets are coming on the field a little bit right now, a few, and Robert's down there. I don't know if he's trying to call me or what.
He's got his phone to his ear like he is.
Yeah, and I hope he's wanting to talk to me, but we'll see here.
He might be talking to Brian back at the station.
Yeah. So maybe I need to call Robert. I thought he put my number in his phone, but I don't guess he did. But let me see if I can't get him.
So the Yellow Jackets are finally out there to stretch. We're about 2 minutes away from the kickoff. We'll be kicking off to them, and that'll be a big play. We need to kick it deep and get a stop here to start the third quarter. I see his phone lit up down there now. He ought to answer it. But because the Jackets are down 28-21, and we don't want to get down by 2 scores again here in the third quarter. So we need to stop them and get another score to tie this thing up. Yeah. Early here in the third quarter.
We do, and we definitely don't need to go down 2 touchdowns to this team because it's going to be tough. It's going to be fighting to climb out of that hole if we let them score here when we start out.
We talked about before the game started how that they ran that power eye, and they could use that and run play action and throw the ball on us. We've struggled to cover the pass all season, and that's certainly the case here tonight, struggling to cover the pass. And that's really the difference in the ball game is how they've been able to connect. We see Coach Parson coming, and Robert's got him on the sideline. And so
all right, Robert, take it away down there with the coach.
I don't think he's turned the microphone.
All right, we're here with Coach Biv Parsons. Coach, first half started off great. You got a little behind there, 2 touchdowns from them, but you came back at the end. What changes are you going to make this next half? Because guys are fighting hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard. We got to get defensive stop here in the second half. We got to get a couple stops so we can try to get our offense rolling. We've had 2 special teams bust that hurt us, gave them 14 points, and that just can't happen in these games. So we got to fight, and I believe in my kids and love them to death, and I believe they're going to give us everything we got to get this thing either tied up in the fourth or ahead.
Well, we wish you the best, and go get him, Coach.
All right, thanks, Robert, and
we talked about how special teams might be the difference in the game. And as Coach said, we've had 2 special teams mistake that cost us points.
Absolutely.
One on the failure to fill the kick, and then the other mistake was jumping off sides on the field goal attempt, and they stood up and tried to and went for it and made a touchdown on that next play.
Yeah, and, special teams – that's been a tough spot all year for the Jackets, and it's like Coach said, you can't do that. And, this deep in the playoffs, you cannot make mistakes like we made that first half.
So let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after this commercial break for the start of the second half. Jackets down 28-21 coming out of halftime.
So I'm meeting my girlfriend's parents over winter break, and I'm freaking out.
I mean, should I wear a tie? Do I give them a hug?
You may still be working up the courage for the big moment, but with Michelin tires, at least you'll have confidence on the drive over. And from November 15th to December 11th, you can get a $70 reward card after submission with the purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart.
See MichelinMan.com/promo for details. Offer expires 12/11/17. Void where prohibited.
Dad, it's football season. That's right, Dylan. You know I love football as much as you, but we've got a job to do here at Days. Just like you and your Jackets work hard each week to prepare for Friday Night Lights, we strive to be winners, and it takes a lot of teamwork.
Y'all must be doing a great job. Everywhere I go, I see those blue Days tags.
Thanks, buddy.
Days Rockmart is located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113. Give them a call at 770-684-7400 or check them out at daysrockmart.com. Tell them number 14 sent you. Remember, today is the day.
All-Star Power Equipment is proud to offer tool rental. We have a line of high-quality equipment for whatever your project requires. We have all outdoor power equipment, log splitters, jackhammers, tampers, and many other items to choose from. Give us a call at 770-684-7176, 770-684-7176, or come by 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here getting ready for the kickoff. Jackets down 28-21. We've got a kickoff to these Callaway Cavaliers.
And we'll be kicking off from our right to our left, kicking toward the dairy farm down there. 28-21, Noah Hughes set to kick. Let's kick this one deep and cover it back there. Noah comes running to the ball, gets his foot into it. They're going to squib kick it out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And so a special teams mistake to start the third quarter.
It's going to give Callaway good field position here. Are they going to back it up, make us kick it again?
They can either take it at the 35 or we'll kick it again. It looks like they're going to back us up 5 yards and make us kick it again.
I would onside kick it. Well, maybe not this deep now, but
so he backed it up to the 35-yard line, and he'll kick it from there. He moved his tee to the center of the field. He had it over here on the left hash, and he kicked it out of bounds down the left sideline. Mark's choking on us over there. I believe he's going to be all right. Robert's still catching his breath from coming up from halftime, but good interview with Coach Parsons.
Yeah.
Coach talked about the things they've got to do differently, and one of them was eliminate the mistakes. That certainly wasn't the case there on the first attempt to kick it off here in the third quarter. We're going to get our foot into it. High, short kick on the right side, fielded at the 30-yard line. We're going to try to tackle him at the 40. He falls across the 40 to the 44, and we got a man down at the 34-yard line, and I believe that's one of our linemen. It is, and he is holding his knee back at the 33-yard line, trying to come in and cover the kick, and that's one of our starting linemen, and he's going to need some help getting off the field, and that'll be a tough way to start the third quarter, to lose one of your starting offensive linemen.
Yeah, we do not need anybody to go down right now.
The coach is calling for, I believe they're calling for extra help out there. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
It's Timbo's Smokehouse on the move with the best barbecue around. It's smoked low and slow. The secret is out. It's delicious barbecue, ribs, and pulled pork. Look for Timbo's gleaming white food truck in front of Top Dish Yogurt in Cedartown on Thursdays. And then Fridays and Saturdays to the Raceway in Rockmart, Georgia on Highway 278. That's Timbo's Smokehouse. Smoker in tow and barbecue to go. Call for catering too at 770-634-3840.
Since 1951, Blossman Propane Gas, Appliance, and Service has been providing the most value for your dollar. With a wide selection of quality products, knowledgeable technicians, and hometown service. Blossman Gas delivers more than propane. Life is made of moments. Make the most of them. Take comfort in Blossman.
Blossman Propane Gas and Appliance, 3918 Rockmart Highway, Rockmart, Georgia. Phone 770-684-7388.
The The Silver Comet Furniture's 30,000 square foot warehouse is filling up with tons of new bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture. We offer great prices that are unmatched by national chains. We offer financing. No credit? No problem. Add credit? No problem. For as low as $40 down, you can own your own furniture. Call them today at 678-685-4320 or go by and see them on Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Young man coming off the field, not able to put any weight on his left leg. That doesn't look good, and he's one of our starting offensive linemen. He looks like he might be gone for the rest of the game. Callaway to the line at the 44-yard line. In the I formation, quarterback going to give it to their tailback, Atkins, who takes it right up the field between the guard tackle right side. Picked up 6 yards. And somebody gets up fighting, pushing and shoving, no flags.
6-yard gain to the 50-yard line.
6-yard gain at 2nd down and 4. They got 2 receivers split wide to the right.
They're now going into a hurry-up.
Yeah,
offense.
that worked for them in the second quarter. They're going to give it to the tailback again, Atkins. He cuts upfield, picked up 3 yards. He needed 4. He got very close to the 4th that he needed for a first down. They may mark it just short of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and inches.
I tell you, this quick offense is wearing our defense down.
3rd and very short. Ball at the 47-yard line on our side of the 50. They're in the I formation, quarterback under center. He's going to give it to his tailback again, Atkins, right up the middle, steps through a block of the linebacker and gets all the way down to the 35-yard line. Our safety had to tackle him. We kind of ran a stunt there with our defensive lineman. They went straight up the field, and he ran through a hole, and our linebackers couldn't get him. He picked up about 10 yards, took it to the 35. It was 4th and short. Now we can't get the chain set over on the far side of the field, and that slows things down a little bit.
I tell you, they're opening up those holes on that line now.
It's 28-21.
Tell you, they came out first quarter. Callaway scored 7 points. Second quarter, they scored 21 points.
And in the second quarter, they ran this no huddle, and that's what they're in now. They've swapped backs. Number 14 is in the game now instead of number 1. 14 is Cartavius Bigsby. And we still can't get the flag, the chain set over there on the far side.
I believe they might have got tangled up over there the way it looks. They got enough of them over there.
Yeah, all the officials are over there trying to get it sorted out. They got officials holding the chains, and maybe they're not used to doing that. You know, in the regular season, it's not officials who do that job. The school provides somebody to work the chains, and the chains have had a couple of problems a couple of times tonight. Ball at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 on the Rockmart side of the 50. Clock running, 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Coach taking a long time to send his quarterback off the sideline with the play. They rush to the line of scrimmage. They're in the I formation. Receivers split wide on each side. Quarterback under center. There's a flag, delay a game. That's a break for the Yellow Jackets, and that's on the coach for the Cavaliers. He took a long time to get the play called, and he's fussing at the referees, saying they wound the clock too soon, but he stood there talking to his quarterback way too long.
That's what I would do if I was the coach, blame it on the officials.
Yeah, 1st and 15, ball at the 39 now. They're going to give it to the tailback again. Bigsby, he's hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces off a tackler, and gets down at the 35.
I tell you, they're getting hit, but they're picking up 2 or 3 yards after the hit.
2nd down and 11, ball at the 35. He's got to get it across the 25 to get a first down. That was Bigsby, the running back, number 14. He's a sophomore, and he's a good athlete. Same I formation. Going to roll, throw it to his right, underneath screen to the receiver. He bounces it outside to the 25, 20, 10, 5, out of bounds at the – he stepped out at the 4. They're going to say he stepped out at the 4. Marcus Smith came over to force him out of bounds. He faked the handoff to his left, looked back to his right, and they set up the screen on the right side.
They had that screen set up perfect, and he had just wide open room down this right side, but I think he stepped out a little bit before Marcus hit him.
Yeah. Ball at the 5. Quarterback gives it to Bigsby. He bounces it outside, left side. He's around the end and in for a touchdown. There's a flag. There's a flag down at the 5-yard line. It may be holding. It's in the area of holding. We'll see what it is. Callaway's already walking back. It is holding against Callaway. Rockmart gets another break on this drive. We're trying to give them a score, and they just won't take it. They'll mark that penalty off back to the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from there.
Holding is the call on Callaway. 10-yard penalty.
They gave the ball to the tailback. He ran it between the guard and tackle on the left side. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. He bounced it outside, and nobody was home. Our outside linebacker had been sucked up when he ran it up the middle. Quarterback under center. They're in the eye. He's going to drop back, give it to his tailback again. Same play. We hit him behind the line of scrimmage. He tries to get away. Nothing doing. He may have lost a yard.
Dante McClain made that tackle by the leg.
I tell you what, Dante grabbed a hold of him, and he didn't let go. And but that kid stayed up for a long time with Dante holding on to his legs.
Delonte McClain holding on to him. Dante Williams came up to help finish him off. Ball at the 16, 2nd and goal. They're in the passing formation. Quarterback in the shotgun. He sends a receiver in motion to the right. Going to roll that direction. Go throw back to his left. He's got a man wide open in the end zone, and he caught it for a touchdown. He had 2 receivers wide open over there in the back corner. He rolled to his right, looked back to his left, and there were 2 uncovered receivers. We were chasing one of them, and that's the man who caught the touchdown in the back of the end zone.
I tell you, I actually thought he was going to throw it to the other guy. The other guy was wide open with nobody around him.
We had a man, an inside linebacker, trying to cover a receiver, and he was chasing him about 3 yards behind him, and he caught it in the corner of the end zone for a score. They drug that receiver all the way from the right side, inside slot receiver, and they kicked the extra point. It's no good. That makes the score 34-28. So we're back down by 2 scores, but it's 13 points. Let's take a quick commercial break.
Are your power bills way too high? Maybe it's time you contact your local insulation dealer. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs from new home construction to general repair. TNT Insulation also specializes in spray foam insulation. Give them a call at 770-684-1887.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here where Callaway's just gone up 34-21 over the Jackets. Missed the extra point there.
That was a 16-yard pass that we allowed them to throw that time. And again, just failure to cover the pass and the easy score for Callaway on a 2nd and goal from the 16. They're going to kick it high, short. It'll be fielded up around the 20-yard line over on the far side of the field. And Zabrian Watley takes it as far as he can and runs out of bounds up near the 25.
They didn't have any room to run over there on that right side. We'd formed that wall over here to come around this side and just forced him out of bounds over there.
They kicked it away from where we were going to return it. They kicked it up at about the 20. He got about a 5-yard return. With 8 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter, Jackets need to score. We need to respond. It's 34-21. Dylan Bailey comes in at quarterback. He's got Marcus Smith, Ant Lester, and Zabrian Watley in as the backs. Now Smith going to line up in the slot on the left side. inside of Michael Gay, who's the deep wide receiver. We're going to run Watley around the left side. He steps to a tackle at the 30, cuts inside and down to the 40-yard line, picked up about 13 yards. That's a great run by little number 3, Xavier Watley.
We've got plenty of time. If we can just continue to do this, we'll be okay. We just got to keep moving the ball.
1st and 10, Rockmart Yellow Jackets.
The Jackets with a first down at the 40-yard line, down 34-21 with 8:16 left here in the third quarter. Jackets in a power formation, going to run Smith right, and he picked up about 3 yards.
Got a City Body Works High School scoreboard update. Marist 14, Cedartown 12. Got Pepperell now 28-21. Heard County up over Pepperell. So Pepperell's coming back and Cedartown's coming back on.
2nd down and 7 yards to go. The ball at the 43. We've got to get it right at the 50 for a first down. They've got everybody but the safety within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. We give it to Smith. That's Lester. He's running with it left. They hit him at the 45. He fell forward to the 47-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 2 yards to go. Pretty good run by Ant Lester. Hard yards, ran up the middle. He was lined up as the running back in that wing T set.
I tell you, we've had to fight for the yards we've got tonight.
And again, all of the Cavaliers within about 3 yards of the line of scrimmage, except the safety and maybe one corner who's maybe 4 yards. We're going to give it to Lester again, coming left. He steps across the 50, got the first down, fell across the 45 to the 44. Picked up about 7 yards. Clock running, 6:40, or clock stopped, 6:44. They moved the chains.
1st and 10.
Ant Lester, the ball carrier on that play. With about 3 or 4 games left in the season, Ant Lester kind of took over as the primary running back in this wing T formation. We send 2 receivers right. One of them is a wing back, Xavier Watley. He's in the slot. Michael Gay's the receiver, split out wide right side. We're going to give it to Marcus Smith going right. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, nothing there. He fell across the line of scrimmage, picked up a yard. That's all he got. One of our starting linemen is over here on the sideline with his shoulder pads off and ice on his knee. 2nd down and 9. We got a half a yard out of that.
He was lucky to get that. He bounced around like a pinball machine.
He was. They saw that coming. They hit him in the backfield.
We're going to have to pass the ball some.
Yeah. They're lining up to stop the run. We fake the handoff to Watley. Bailey keeps it, cross the 35, down to the 32. That'll keep them honest. Picked up a first down. We fake the handoff to Watley going left. And they followed Watley, and Bailey picked up about 10 yards, got it to the 33.
There was nobody in front of him. He just took off.
That was the right decision. He had the option there to give it to Watley or to pull it out and run it himself, and he made the right read. 1st and 10 at the 33. Bailey in the shotgun. He's got Watley coming left, but he's going to throw the ball. He's got time. Hits a receiver at the 22. That's Michael Gay. And he's down inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Michael Gay found the empty spot in the zone. Ran down the field about 8 yards and turned around. Picked up a few more after he caught the ball.
We got a first down inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. They look to the sideline. 5:10 on the clock here in the third.
That's what we got to do. We got to open it up a little bit, and because they're expecting that run each time.
Boozer and Gay wide left side. Bailey in the shotgun. Dillon waiting on the snap. He's going to get it, give it to Xavier Watley, who cuts upfield at the 15, across the 15. I'll tell you, that's a late hit.
Yep.
It is a late hit. Going to be called against one of the linebackers for Callaway. Xavier Watley was down, clearly down. The whistle had blown, and he came flying in and made a hit. with our running back on the ground, and that'll give us a half the distance from about the 12. That'll give us a first down. It'll be first and goal at about the 6-yard line.
Our City Body Works High School scoreboard update. Got Brooks County 29, Dodge 17, Pike County 20, Crisp County 19, Troop 28, St. Pius 27.
2 receivers split wide to the right. Dylan Bailey in the shotgun. Watley and Smith, the wing back. Smith goes in motion. We're going to give it to him. Faked it to him. Bailey ran it. Tried to catch him off guard. They got him at the 5. He almost got through there. I thought Smith had it.
I did too.
They thought Smith had it, but somebody reached up and grabbed Dylan and didn't let him get in the end zone. It's second and goal from the 5.
So I'm the only one up here that knew Dylan had the ball.
That is correct, sir.
You are the only one. Michael Gay split out right side. Juke Boozer's outside of him on the same side. Bailey in the shotgun. Going to give it to Watley. Coming around the left side. They step across. The defensive end does and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be third and goal from the 7.
All right, throw this one in, guys.
2-yard loss. Third and 7.
Outside linebacker came right up field. And we ran the speed sweep right into his arms.
We're putting our big blockers in. Got Delonte McClain out there, and looks like Dante Williams is now on the line. So it looks like we're probably going to be running around that right side, I would imagine. What do you think?
Williams lined up as a tight end on the right side. Reed Couch tight end on the left side. Delonte McClain going to fake the handoff to him. Smith going to run it. He picked up about 2 yards, got it back inside the 5, down to the 3. Picked up 3 yards, rather.
Up the middle.
And it'll be fourth and goal from the 3. This is a big play in this ball game.
You got to go
here
for
in
it.
the third quarter. You got to go for it. You can't kick a field goal in this situation. 3:07, and Rockmart needs to run a play. 3:07, the clock's running. Come on, get the play called. Smith brings the team to the line of scrimmage. He's in the shotgun. I hope somebody's got a stopwatch going. Come on, snap the ball. 2:51. Marcus Smith has got them set, gets the snap away, and they drop the handoff. They dropped the handoff. We were trying to run the speed sweep to Watley,
Fumble on the play.
and we misplayed the handoff. Watley thought Smith was keeping it. Smith thought Watley was taking it. Nobody had it. The ball was on the ground.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know if they could have got in because they were all over both of them.
Yeah. We didn't block anybody. I don't believe we'd have got in anyway. We give the ball over on downs at the 6-yard line to this Callaway team.
And it was on the 3, so we could have been closer there. So that was just a mistake altogether.
So with 2:43 left in the third quarter, it'll take we'll need some help if we're going to get back in it, down 34-21. Callaway comes to the line in the I formation, going to give it to the tailback. He comes right side, outside of the tackle, and picks up 14 yards, 15 yards to the 21. Hines, number 15. They just keep bringing those tailbacks in and keep them fresh.
I got a City Body Works High School scoreboard update. Cartersville's coming back. Now it's 14-9, so still a close ball game over there.
They put Atkins back in at tailback, quarterback under center. Going to give it to Atkins. He's going to go left. Nowhere to go, and we're going to bottle him up and get him behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by our defensive front to get a stop there.
Logan Holiday
and Jay Hinkle on the tackle.
Yeah.
We've got to have a big defensive stop here on this drive.
They're trying. 2nd and 12, ball at the 19. Clock running, 1 minute and 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. They're going to split 2 receivers out to the right side and 1 to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to give it to his tailback. He runs it right up the middle, tries to run over Ant Lester at the 26-yard line, but Lester hung on. He picked up 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 6. He picked up about 6 yards. Big play here, 3rd and 6.
Need more cowbell.
I think what we need is more cowbell. Quarterback in the shotgun. They missed the snap. We missed him behind the line of scrimmage. The second man got him. He fumbled the ball. Did we get it? Aunt Lester hit him and made him fumble the ball.
I believe they got it back, but
we're fighting for the ball still over there.
I don't want to be
Dante Williams coming up. And they may get it, but it's going to be fourth down even if we didn't get the fumble.
Rockmart got it.
Rockmart got the ball. That is, I said we were going to need some help. Their center rolled the ball back to the quarterback. He was in the shotgun. They run primarily with the quarterback under center. The center rolled it back to him, and when he tried to do something with it, we hit him and tackled him and forced him to fumble the ball, and we're going to have it at the 19-yard line. This is right where we were, and they stopped us down inside the 5, and they've given us a gift. Could we get back in here in the third quarter with 49 seconds? They gifted us a ball inside the 20-yard line.
Make him pay right here on this play right now.
34-21. Two receivers split left side. Dylan Bailey, the quarterback. Marcus Smith and Watley are your wing backs. Bailey in the shotgun. Takes a snap, going to throw. Got time. He hits a running back out of the backfield. That's Watley. He's to the 15. Pushed out of bounds at around the 12-yard line. That is a good catch by Watley. He was running a crossing pattern from the right side, coming across the field. Bailey threw it just a little bit behind him, but he made a good catch and ran it down to the 11-yard line.
I don't know how he kept his feet together without crossing them up. That was a good job right there.
Yeah, he was running full speed across the field. Bailey threw it to him. He reached right behind him and caught the ball and kept running. Got out of bounds at the 11. The clock is stopped with 41 seconds left here in the second quarter. We send Gay and Boozer wide to the right side. Bailey in the shotgun. Ball at the 11. 2nd and 2. Bailey going to keep it, run it right up the middle, and picked up the first down, I believe. He got across the 10,
close.
down to about the 8-yard line. I think he had to get to the 9.
I think you're right.
They're going to stop the clock. First down. It'll take a few seconds to get the chain set. Let's get a score here before the third quarter's over. Clock running, 34 seconds. Boozer and Gay split wide to the right. Bailey looking to the sideline for the call. He lets his backs know what it is. They'll get one more play in this quarter. We're going to give it to Watley, going left across the 5, cuts inside, touchdown, Rockmart. 8-yard run by Xavier Watley with 15 seconds left here in the third quarter, and the Jackets respond. It's 34-27 now, and we need to kick this extra point. With 15 seconds left in the third, it's 34-27. They've missed an extra point. So we need to make this one. It could end up being the difference in the game. 34-27. Rockmart has scored. We recovered a fumble at the 19 on a third down play. The kick is up. The kick is good. Rockmart comes back. It's 34-28. Let's take a quick commercial break.
If you insure your house and your car with Allstate, you'll save money. Up to 10% off the auto bill and 15% off the home insurance. If you ever need to use that insurance, you'll have the convenience of having only one agent to call. The Allstate home and auto discounts. More convenient, more reasonable. You shouldn't have to pay more for convenience. That's Allstate's stand.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here where the Jackets just scored, and we're catching up with them now, 34-28. So,
and the momentum has shifted.
It
You
sure
can feel
has.
it here late in the third quarter.
Our defense made a good stop out there, forced a fumble, got the ball back with on the 19-yard line, and
that was a long third down play where we got to stop. We had them stop. They were going to have to punt, and they fumbled the ball. We're going to kick it. Squib kick, fielded at the Man,
that was a line drive.
He kicked a line drive.
That was a good catch by that guy.
I was throwing a hot dog to him. He caught it.
Into the gut of a lineman at the 47-yard line. He was trying to squib kick it. And I'll tell you, kick the ball as far as you can and go tackle him. We've given the ball at the 50-yard line. 49 on their side of the 49. They got a receiver split wide to the right. They're in the I formation. They've gone back to it. Quarterback under center, going to give it to his tailback. That's Atkins right up the middle. Picked up 10 yards, took it to the 40-yard line, picked up 12 yards rather.
And he shot through that line like a bullet.
Yeah. When he crossed the line of scrimmage, he turned it into another gear.
Abrams had 8 tackles tonight. It's not supposed to get to him before we tackle him.
Yeah.
Yep. He's playing safety. They're going to give it to the Atkins again. He bounces this one around the left side. We run him out of bounds. Marcus Smith ran him out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. So Smith will get credit for that one. But after a 7-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down and 3 to go.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter. So the Jackets down 34-28. Callaway driving here as we start the fourth quarter.
All-Star Power Equipment is proud to offer tool rental. We have a line of high-quality equipment for whatever your project requires. We have all outdoor power equipment, log splitters, jackhammers, tampers, and many other items to choose from. Give us a call at 770-684-7176, 770-684-7176, or come by 4186 Rome Highway, Arion.
The Eye Center in Rockmart delivers dependable eye care with complete eye exams on patients ages 3 and up. The Eye Center offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses to fit any budget. Visit the Eye Center at 530 Hunter Street in Rockmart or call 770-684-5650 to make an appointment today.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
This is a big series in this ball game coming out of the break between the third and fourth quarter. It's 2nd down and 3. Ball at the 33. They're going to give it to their tailback. We hit him behind the line of scrimmage. He gets to the line. May have got a first down.
He's a little bit short, 30. I believe.
He's going to be about a foot short. It'll be 3rd and a foot to go. Ball will be spotted at the 31.
Jay Hinkle finally brought him down.
3rd and 1.
We need him.
That was Bigsby. They got 2 primary runners, Atkins and Bigsby. They swap them in and out. They put number 15 in there at times. Hines. Bigsby in there now. They're going to give it to him, and there's a flag, and I believe they had illegal motion. They did. Somebody moved over here on this left side, and the official on this side saw it. It'll be 3rd and 6 now. So Callaway with another mistake here. They may be getting a little tight. Ball at the 35. It's 3rd and 5 yards and 6 inches to go. Their quarterback comes off the sideline with the play. The Cavaliers break the huddle. They're going to line up in the I formation. Tailbacks 9 yards deep in the backfield. They're going to pitch it to him right side. We force him inside. He didn't get the first down. He did not get it. They stop him at the 32. I bet they go for it. It's 4th and 3.
Yeah, I would imagine they're going to go for it. This where they're going to spot it at. It looks,
yeah, they're going to keep
about the 33-yard line.
There. You could see that coming. They lined the tailback 9 yards up and tossed it, trying to get him around the right side.
They got Cade Holder in there. He just made that tackle. Our center's on there playing defense.
4th and 3. The Cavaliers hurry to the line of scrimmage. The receiver wide right side, one to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun. No, he's under center. They snap it to the running back.
He didn't
get it. The quarterback moved over. They snapped it to the running back, and he didn't get it.
Come on, defense, get off.
We held them.
Too much.
We held them on 4th down. That is twice they've given us the ball down here on their side of the field.
Delonte McClain on the hit.
So they turn it over on downs, and we'll have the ball on their 32 yard line. 10:27 left in this ball game. And Rockmart's huddled up over here on the sideline. 1st and 10 at the 32.
On our own 32.
Our own 32, yep. I got that a little backwards there, didn't I? Yeah. Got a little excited. We've changed the ends of the field. We're moving from our left to our right. Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right and throw the ball under pressure. He hits a receiver at the 40-yard line. That's Boozer. That's a good catch by Duke Boozer. He got out of bounds at the 41. 9-yard reception.
Tell you, Duke tried to cut back and cut up field a little bit. If he had just kept coming, I think he would have picked up the first down.
2nd down and 1 yard to go. He ran out of, they tackled him out of bounds, so the clock stopped with 10:21. Our defense has come up big here in this 4th quarter. Late in the 3rd, here early in the 4th. Two receivers left, one to the right. Bailey in the shotgun. Snap the ball. Come on. He got it off. He's going to throw. He's got Boozer at the 40, and he knocked it out of his hands. He had him running free at the 40-yard line, and they hit it and knocked it out of his hands. Incomplete.
Man, and he had some running room.
Oh, he did.
It was kind of like that play at the first one.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go. 10:16 left in the 4th quarter. 2 yards for a first down. The ball's right at the 40. Bailey in the shotgun. We're taking a long time here. We're going to give it to Smith.
We took too much time.
We took too much. They called a timeout. I believe they called a timeout. I don't see a flag.
It didn't look like they could get set on the line up there.
Yeah, their defense wasn't set. 10:14 left here in the 4th quarter. We're going to take a timeout ourselves.
Whether you're shopping for auto, home, business, life, or health insurance, contact the Nathan Dean Agency at 770-684-7851 or visit them online at nathandeanagency.com.
Your friends at All Star Grading are proud to offer their roll-off service to help you with all types of refuse. Don't waste time and money with multiple trips to the landfill. Call them for a quote on a roll-off dumpster. Phone 770-684-1950.
Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home is the only local family-owned and operated funeral home in the area. Their 24-hour community information line is open at 770-684-5438. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, 304 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, this is a big play. 3rd and 1. The ball at the 40. 10:14 left in the game. This drive's kind of stalled out here at the 40-yard line.
Dylan's going to keep it.
Dylan's in the shotgun. They jumped offside, snapped the ball. They threw the flag. And they're going to give us a first down.
Good.
That'll move the ball up to the 45.
And definitely the momentum is shifted to Rockmart's side. We just got to ride that tide the rest of this game.
It's Miss Dana Clark. She's been switching hands with that jug and changing jugs. She's got the combination we need right now.
She's right in front of the microphone that we've got stuck out the window here.
I got the sensor bud ready.
2 receivers left, one to the right. We got a first down at the 45. Bailey looking to the coach. Come on, snap the ball. Taking a lot of time. We're going to fake the handoff to Watley. Going to take a sack back at the 35. And somebody didn't block somebody.
Several didn't block.
They had a defensive line end that was all over him as soon as he put his foot in the ground to throw the ball. And we lost 10 yards back to the 35-yard line. Wow, that's a break for Callaway.
We didn't have I don't know if we blocked anybody on that. I don't know if it was they were setting it up for a screen or what. But
they had an outside linebacker.
They're calling another timeout.
Are they?
Callaway
is going on. I will take it. They're using their timeouts here.
Yeah, because that could be critical here in just a little while. If
it'll be second down and 21 yards to go, and they call a timeout.
Yeah, so that's their second here on this drive. So the Jackets still got 3 timeouts remaining. 9:43 left in the game. The Jackets down 34-28.
The funny thing about that timeout is that we hadn't even really got set at the line of scrimmage to run the play yet.
No.
We were still looking at the sideline to see what the play was going to be, and they called timeout. So they must believe we're going to throw the ball, and they put in some extra defensive backs.
I guess when we win this game, Mark, we're going to have the coaches show at my house at Thanksgiving. Is that what we're going to do?
I guess.
Bailey in the shotgun. He's got Smith coming right side. He's going to give it to him. He cuts upfield, 40, 45. He picked up 13. We got some of it back. He got to the 47, 48-yard line.
And they were definitely looking for pass on that play.
Yep, do it one more time.
Second down and third down and 7 yards to go. We're at midfield. Ball at the 47 on our side of the 50. Michael Gay goes to the left side. Boozer right side. We got Smith and Watley are the wing backs. Watley, we're going to give it to Smith coming right. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and again, we failed to block.
Bailey should have kept that ball. He had some running room up the middle there.
Yeah, and the injury to our offensive lineman is coming back to haunt us. We've got a guy in there, second string.
And Marcus is hurt there a little bit. I don't know where, if it's his wrist or what.
And it's going to be 4th and 10. Ball at the 45. We needed some yards out of that play, and we lost yardage. We're going to ask our defense to do it one more time with 8:35 and the clock running. 34-28 to score. There's the snap. Roberts gets the punt off. End-over-end punt. Fair catch called for at the 27-yard line, 28. And the Cavaliers will have the ball right there. Ball at the 28-yard line. So 8:26 on the clock. And the Jackets down 34-28.
Got a City Body Works High School scoreboard update. Cartersville now up 17-14 over Blessed Trinity. And Marist up 24-12 over Cedartown.
Cavaliers in the I formation. Going to give it to the tailback. I believe that's Bigsby. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. You know, we made the change. We put Cade Holder in there at nose tackle, and he is winning the battle right in the middle of the defensive line.
Lonte McClain made that tackle there.
We've got an injured Cavalier on the ground, not able to get up, and we'll see who that is. That may be the ball carrier. Hate to see anybody get injured. There's a timeout on the field. Let's take a quick break ourselves.
You can't always plan for when you need to see a doctor. Minor illnesses and injuries can occur without warning, leaving no time to wait for an appointment. That's why Floyd Urgent Care in Rockmart is here when you need us most, now with expanded Sunday hours, from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Floyd Urgent Care will make sure you're taken care of right away, placing you on the road to recovery as quickly as possible. So, when you just can't wait to see your doctor, you can walk right in at Floyd Urgent Care in Rockmart, 1650 Chattahoochee Drive. For more information, visit us online at floyd.org.
All right, the injured Cavalier having to be helped off the field. Looks like he's got to might be his ankle.
Yeah, that was number 15, Hines. It was the ball carrier, but he's not one of those main two guys. Second down and 9. Ball at the 29-yard line. Cavaliers run out of the huddle of the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left. They're going to give it to back. I believe that's Bigsby, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. And Big Cade Holder, number 55, he is winning that battle. Yeah. No gain.
Him and Delonte McClain both just grabbed him and threw him down.
3rd and 9.
We've asked our defense all year to step up and hold these teams.
3rd and 8. They gave him a yard on that before we pushed him way back. They're going to throw the ball 3 receivers left side. Quarterback in the shotgun. They give it to that running back. They're going to throw it left. The receiver, he's going to throw it. Receiver's going to throw it. And he's got a man open.
Oh,
don't throw the flag. Don't
not,
throw the flag.
Thank
They
goodness.
did not.
Oh, my goodness.
That was almost a penalty.
If they had threw a flag, that he wasn't. That ball was done over past him by the time we got him.
That ball was over his head.
It's 4th down.
It's 4th down and 8 yards to go, and they're going to have to punt for, I believe, only the second time tonight. The first one, they punted it, and it rolled about 30 yards after it hit the ground.
We need a good return on this one.
We got Culver back deep to receive at the 40. I guess that's not very deep, is it?
No. That punter had in warm-ups, he wasn't hitting it too far.
High snap. He catches it, gets it off.
It
bounces at the 45, straight up in the ground, and wow, what a stupid mistake that was, but it didn't cost us.
Oh, man.
We had a kid standing there beside it. It bounced up straight in front of him, and he caught it and tried to run it. That could have been disastrous.
We're not going to say who it was either.
I'm not going to call his name because I've already said it was stupid, and the coach comes over to have a little word with him as well. Ball at the 48 on our side of the 50 with 7:06 left in this ball game.
All right, we're set up just right now. It's time to drive this ball in and
all right, Jackets.
Start putting this game in the bag.
Let's do something on offense this time. Ball at the 48. Bailey in the shotgun. Lester's his running back. Smith, Watley the wing backs. We got one receiver in there. That's Michael Gay. We're going to give it to Lester coming right. He turns back to his left. He got a yard, and that's all he got.
He came that line in slow motion, looked like.
Yeah. He kind of picks his way through the line of scrimmage a lot of times. And there was nothing there. 2nd down and 9, a long 9. Lester going to go off. Come up walking a little gingerly on that play.
This is where heart's very important. You got to have heart to finish this game.
Bailey in the shotgun, standing at the 45, rolls to his right, going to throw it. He's got Boozer at the 43. He didn't get the first down, I don't believe. He's close.
It's about a half a yard.
It's going to be 3rd and very short. Will they measure? 3rd and a yard.
Clock running with 6:10 left in this ball game.
That's a good catch by Juke Boozer to make that catch. 3rd and a yard, and they're taking a long time to get this ball set.
They're going to measure it. I tell you, it's close.
You need to go ahead and be ready for the next play. Have it ready to go.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd down.
This is 2-down territory. Just run it right up the middle.
Yeah, he's going to be very close to a first down.
I'd put Smith in at quarterback and run it right up the middle
I
twice.
tell you, they gave him a pretty good spot on that ball, too.
They did.
He made a good catch. He's turning into a really good receiver. And at 6'2", he's got some size to be good. It's going to be 3rd and a yard short, just short of a yard. Just half a yard to go at the 43. 6:04 left in this ball game. Jackets down 34-28. We've got all our timeouts left. Callaway's got one. They set it down on the right hash mark.
It's 3rd down.
Jackets break the huddle at the sideline and come to the line of scrimmage. Bailey in the shotgun. He's got Smith and Watley in there. Ball to 43 to snap. The handoff goes to Smith. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, and he might have got it. He gained a little yardage. It's going to be 4th and inches. If they measured the last one, they've got to measure this one. 5:44. 5:44. Did he get it? Did he get it? Come on, move your hand. They're going to stop it and measure it. They're going to take a timeout and measure it with 5:38 left here in the ball game.
I think he's about 1.5 inches short.
We got a final up in Rome.
1.5 inches.
Rome 56, Southwest of Cab 0.
Southwest of Cab didn't even compete. 56-0.
They won't stop at the way home to get nothing to eat either.
Got Heard County 41, Pepperell 27.
First down. Rockmart's going to get it. Half of a football. First down by half the ball. It's spotted at the 42 with 5:38 left in the ball game.
We needed that right there. That was huge.
We are grinding out the yardage. 42-yard line. We've got a score, 34-28. We're still down.
Touchdown ties this thing up. That missed extra point.
All right,
could be
Coach. They're winding the clock. Get them off the sideline. They're winding the clock. 8 seconds have passed. Come on, get them off the sideline. There's 10. They rush to the line of scrimmage. They're in no hurry. Clock's running. The play clock's running. Now they realize it. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. We're going to fake the handoff and throw the ball. Dump it off to Smith at the 40. Out of bounds at the 36. Bailey just had to dump it off to Marcus Smith. They had him left in there as an outlet, and it worked. We picked up about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And we stopped the clock, so we got something out of nothing there.
Yeah, he got out of bounds. Stopped the clock at 5:08. So Marcus Smith stayed in as just a safety valve, and Bailey was able to get it off before they hit him. 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 36.
I tell you, the winner of tonight's game is going to play Brooks County.
We're going to give it to Watley going left. He's got a blocker. He's to the 30. Got the first down, and they slung him down. Face mask. Yeah, face mask. I believe it is. It's either a face mask or a holding. That one's coming back. God. That's going to be holding against Rockmart.
I tell you, it looked like he got a little bit of a face mask on him over there, the way he brought him down.
We had a guard pulling around that left side, and he was holding. He was. That left guard was pulling around that left side, blocking for him. And they got him for holding. 2nd down and 13 to go. Ball back to the 45.
We need a repeat of that, our first score of the game. We need a repeat right here because this is about where we were sitting.
Now's a good time to run that play I've been wanting him to run all year.
All year long, you've been asking for that play.
I've been asking.
2 receivers to the right. Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff to Smith and throw the ball to Juke Boozer at the 30. He got the first down. Blow the whistle. Come on. Don't let him fumble the ball. That's a first down. That's a good pass. Good catch. Boozer ran down the field about 12 yards and cut it inside, and Bailey hit him for a first down.
Great job blocking there, and Dylan did a great job just setting up and throwing.
He got the ball. He threw the ball and took the hit. Stayed in the pocket just long enough. Clock running now, 4:30.
We can't make any stupid mistakes here. We've got to keep our head in the game.
2 receivers left side. Bailey in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at the 30. We're going to fake the handoff to Smith. Bailey going to keep it. He's going to get about 3 yards is all he's going to get. Maybe 4.
What do you want to do here, David? You want to score quick or you want to just keep it going?
We are grinding out the yards, aren't we? It's 2nd and 7 with 4 minutes now left in the ball game. And I believe Coach is trying to eat the clock.
I believe he is too. I just hope we don't eat it too far.
Yeah. Boozer's going to be on the right side, Gay on the left side. We got Watley and Smith in at wing back. Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Watley going left. He cuts up field. He gets to the 20, fighting for yards. He got the first down again. The ball inside the 20. 3:32 left now.
We got 3 timeouts left for the Jackets, only 1 for Callaway. So as this clock starts up here with 3 minutes and 32 seconds, the Jackets just grinding out here.
19-yard line, down 34-28. Clock running now, inside 3.5 minutes left in the game. 2 receivers to the right. Dylan's in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Smith, going right. He's hit behind the line, but he got a yard. It'll be 2nd and 8. All right now, 3 minutes left, 2nd and 9. He didn't get much, did he?
No.
All right, let's get a play in. Come on.
We've got to score. We're going to take a timeout. There's a timeout on the field. Rockmart took one with 2:58. That's a good timeout. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the exciting end to this game against Callaway.
The Silver Comet Furniture's 30,000 square foot warehouse is filling up with tons of new bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture. We offer great prices that are unmatched by national chains. We offer financing. No credit? No problem. Bad credit? No problem. For as low as $40 down, you can own your own furniture. Call them today at 678-685-4320 or go by and see them on Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here. 2 minutes and 58 seconds. The Jackets took one of their 3 timeouts here. The ball sitting on about the 18-yard line of Callaway. Jackets driving here, 2nd down and 9. So
whatever happens, it has been a heck of a ball game.
It sure has. And you know, one thing that we can say about these guys, they've fought the whole way, and I mean, and they're going up against a tough Callaway team. But this second half, we've came alive.
Ball at the 18, 2nd down and 8, 2:58 on the clock. Bailey comes off the sideline. We split Reed Couch out a little bit left side. Michael Gay is outside of him
their coach is talking to their official over there.
Coach is complaining about something. He's coaching the referees over there. Throw a flag. Juke Boozer, wide right side. Y'all don't have to listen to him. Just, I don't know what he's complaining about.
He's just trying to slow the game down a little bit because now it's a fast pace against them.
He's going to walk away, finally. Both teams asking for their sidelines to cheer. Bailey going to throw. You got to get rid of it. He's got a man open and just off of his fingertips. Marcus Smith running down the goal line, and it's just off of his fingertips, and he is slow to get up. Didn't make the catch. They hit him just as it was on his hands, and the coach is going to come off the sideline to check on him. That stops the clock with 2:54. Tell you, that pass was there in the right spot. They played it well. They came in and broke it up at the last second.
He had 2 on him, but he was right there to grab the ball.
Yep. Not able to pull it down.
Let's go bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Jackets.
Smith got his hands on the ball, and they might have knocked it out as he was trying to come down with it.
It's kind of scary because the line let them through, too. Bailey had to get rid of it faster than he wanted to.
But he made a good throw.
He did. It was a very good throw.
3rd and 9. We went for it all on a 2nd and 9. Their coach is still complaining about whatever it is.
Marcus is up.
Smith gets up and walks off. He'll have to sit out a play.
Probably knocked the wind out of him and coming down hard on a guy.
2:54.
He came down pretty hard.
He'll have to sit out a play on a critical 3rd and 9. We put Ant Lester in the game in his place, so he's in there with Watley. I just about bet they're going to run it to Watley. They line up in that little formation. 2 receivers on each side, no tight ends. Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a little time. He throws it into the end zone, and I tell you, they had their hands on Boozer back there, but no call.
Pushed him forward.
They did. It'll be 4th and 9. I don't like the play calls. You had 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9, and you throwed it to the end zone twice.
He didn't get you down here, but
4th and 9.
It only takes one, David. Right here, this is it.
That's right. This is it. 4th and 9. If you don't get the 9 yards, the game's over, and they're going to call a timeout and think about it. With 2:48, we'll take a timeout as well and let you hear a word from our sponsors.
Pest control has had many adversaries. The latest battle in household pests is the bed bug. Bed bugs can lay 1 to 5 eggs per day. Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control in our area, are experts in bed bug removal. Call them at 770-684-1488.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here, 4th down and 9, and this is going to be the determining play of the season for the Jackets. Coming down here, we have got to get down to
about the 9-yard line.
Yep.
4th and 9. 2 receivers split right side. Bailey in the shotgun. We're going to fake the handoff to Smith and throw the ball. Intercepted at the 5. It wouldn't have mattered. He's returning it 30, 35, 40. Bailey trying to get him. We're trying to chase him down. He's going to return it 95 yards for a score. I don't see a flag. And that'll end this ball game, I tell you.
Yep.
That'll make it 40-28. Bailey had no time to throw. He had to throw it.
He threw it.
And he just threw it up into the end zone, and they called it at the 5.
He was trying to hit Zabrian Watley, but Zabrian never got a chance to get set to catch the ball.
Guys, I hate to tell you this, but this might be a blessing. If we can run it back and then onside kick, because the way it was going right there, they could have ran the clock out. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there.
I'll tell you, the glass is always, I guess, half full with you, Robert. So
that's the way it's got to be. That's the way it's got to be.
So they're going to they're going to go for 2. They hear what you're saying. They're drinking that Kool-Aid. They're going to go for 2. It made an illegal substitution, really. And their coach's going to have to take a timeout because they had an illegal substitution. They're going for 2, and they had the wrong personnel. They send him in off the sideline late with 2:31. They're going to try to make it 42-28.
Yeah, the coach, he heard you, Robert.
They're not going to kick it to anybody who could return.
This could be very exciting. I mean, that was terrible right there, but this could be very exciting.
We had it 2nd and 9 on the 18 and ran a couple of plays that I don't understand. But
you know what? It's when you're down there and you plan this out all week, and this is what we will do. I mean, it just didn't work out that way. Yep. Go with your game plan.
Well, whatever happens in 2 minutes and 31 seconds, you can say that these guys fought it all the way.
Sure.
Yeah. The difference in this ball game is a few mistakes early, and now with 2:31, an interception here.
Got a final. Marist 31, Cedartown 18. Cartersville's getting beat by Blessed Trinity 21-19.
Cedartown won and continues.
No, Cedartown lost
31-18. Okay.
Cartersville's getting beat 21-19 right now.
Wow. Who would have expected Cartersville to lose tonight?
Heard County beat Pepperell tonight 41-28.
Callaway quarterback rolls to his right. He's got some room. He's going to try to run it. I don't think it's scrum. They're going to whistle him down short of the goal line. They do not convert. So, Robert, with 2:31 left.
You might be right.
Well, I hope I'm right. I mean, that's.
If I were them, I'd kick it out of bounds.
I might get to see my play after all.
So, down now 12 points.
Rockmart High School football would like to thank all the fans for
40-28.
Let me dial up a play here real quick.
Call him and tell him what to do, Robert. You got that new phone. It's probably got a secret play in it.
He's listened to me all year.
Hey, and did you put my number in wrong or something?
I bet call somebody else. Hello, can I help you, please?
We kept seeing you call, hold the phone to your ear, and nothing ever rang up here.
I thought you was ordering a pizza or something there.
So Callaway to kick. The ball at the 40-yard line. They're kicking from our right to our left.
And girls coach Tim Bucket in 2 weeks after the Thanksgiving break.
So 2 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the ball game, 40-28. Let's see what they do here on this kickoff. They're going to kick a high, short kick, fielded at the 25-yard line by Boozer. He's trying to come left. They hit him. Well, we're going to have to throw it deep on this first play. We'll have the ball at the 30-yard line. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to make a miracle happen here.
Yep.
Rockmart's offense will have it at the 30-yard line with one timeout. That's probably not enough.
We got to score quick if we're going to have any chance.
He's not running my play.
We're going to give it to fake the handoff to Smith. Bailey going to keep it, run it up the middle to the 36.
That's not going to work.
No, that's what we needed to do down there when it was 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 3 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds now. Tried to catch them off guard there. The safeties are 20 yards off the ball. 2 receivers wide left, 1 to the right. We're going to give it to Watley. Try to get the speedster going. He can't find a running room. He gets a couple of yards out of it. It's 3rd and 1. Minute 47 now. 3rd and a half a yard to go. The ball at the 39. It's been a good season, guys.
It sure has.
Hate to see it end with a loss here at home. Bailey to throw now to Boozer at the 45. He sidesteps a tackle. They push him out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah, it's been a good season, and you know, the Jackets, every game they played, they fought 4 quarters. You know, I can't say that any game that we've watched this year that they've gave up any at all.
1st and 10 at the 47. We're going to give it to Watley again, going left, padding his stats to the 40. Picked up another first down, took it to the 40-yard line. They're playing way off the ball, back deep with safeties. 1st and 10 at the 40. Clock running, 1:20 on the clock. Receiver wide to the right, 1 to the left. Bailey in the shotgun, going to give it to Smith this time. He kept it himself. Picked up 5 yards. Minute 6. 1st and 4. 2nd and 4. 58 seconds now. 2nd and 4. Taking a long time to get the play call. Fans are upset about it. 50 seconds now. Bailey going to throw. He's under pressure. And he hits the receiver. He caught it. He caught the ball. 1st down. That'll stop the clock for just a second. 43 seconds. They rush to the line. Don't look to the sidelines. Just run the play.
Yeah, just call something.
They're going to clock the ball.
40 seconds left.
With 40 seconds left in the ball game, it's 1st and 10 at the 25.
Yeah, talking about this season, the Jackets reaching the 2nd round of the playoffs again, and you know, this is a lot closer ball game than what it looks like.
Yeah. This is much better than the results last year at Fitzgerald in the 2nd round. Bailey going to throw. He's under pressure. Dumps it off to Smith. He's to the 25.
Get out of bounds.
20, trying to get out of bounds, and he does. They finally throw him out of bounds. Come on, throw a flag. And there's it'll be 2nd down and 5. And I don't know why the Callaway players are so upset over there.
They're the ones who threw him.
Yeah.
Fellas, I've got a final Cartersville got beat tonight.
Wow.
21-19.
That is an upset.
That sure is.
Those Catholics beat them, huh?
Yep.
That is a huge upset. There's a flag on the play on the coach on the far side of the field. I believe they've thrown a flag on the coach. With 31 seconds left in this ball game, and they're going to flag the coach for unsportsmanlike penalty. Not that it really matters. It's 40-28 with 31 seconds left in the ball game. The ball at the 19-yard line. And that'll be half the distance to the goal. Take it down to the 10, just inside the 10.
First and goal from the 9.
It'll be first and goal from there with 31 seconds. All right, throw it into the end zone here. Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to throw it into the end zone to Juke Boozer, who made the catch and hung on in the back of the end zone.
Took a
with
hit.
26 seconds. Jumped up, took a lick when he made the catch. That's a good play. 26 seconds. Threw a fade in the back of the end zone to Jakevius Boozer. Makes it 40-34. We'll kick the extra point. Make it 40-35, and all we'll need is a score, Robert, to win this ball game.
Onside kick, and then he runs my play, and we win.
26 seconds
I tell you
left
what,
in the ball
Robert,
game.
you got a steak dinner. I'll buy you if it happens.
Yeah, I'll buy you a second one. Kick is up, and the kick is good, and we only have to score again to win the ball game.
We just need to recover the onside kick.
All right. Have you practiced? I wonder if they've practiced this.
Well, the last scrib kick we did, the line drived it right to the guy, but
I don't believe that was an intentional onside. I believe he just kicked the squibber too low.
Got a final Pike County 26, Chris 25.
All right. My boss's son is the guard for Pike County.
Got a final. Cedartown, Marist beat Cedartown tonight 31-18. Pepperell got beat tonight by Heard County 41-28.
Take it back. He's the center for Pike County.
And Brooks County is they beat Dodge County tonight 35-17. So in 26 seconds, whoever wins this ball game is going to play Brooks County.
Will you write me a doctor's note for Brian, so I won't be there tonight?
Yeah, Brian, Robert's still here with us, so I'm going to give him an excuse.
With 26 seconds, 40-35, and we'll try an onside kick, no doubt. They've got their hands team up there. And there it is. Did it go 10 yards? It did. Pick the ball up. Did they get it? We almost had it.
It was right there.
Callaway got it. We almost had it. That's a pretty good job of an onside kick. It was bouncing high, and a Callaway man jumped up and caught it. 24 seconds. They'll line up and snap it one time, and that's all.
Oh, man.
We got one timeout.
That was a good try. There. I tell you, it was a good onside kick.
40-35. They'll line up in the victory formation.
What'd I say? You got to score 40 to win.
One snap.
Doggone it.
That's going to be it, guys.
And that'll end the ball game.
It's going to be a final here tonight. Jackets go down in defeat in the second round of the playoffs, 40-35. But you got to, hats off to these guys. They fought this thing to the very end.
They played hard tonight. They did.
They came in here, the underdogs. Everybody that I talked to and read about, Heard County was going to come in here and beat us by 2 touchdowns. 1 or 2 plays, mistakes on the Jacket part, and the Jacket would come out winners tonight.
Yeah, it's 40-35. We certainly had our opportunities. This is, all in all, pretty well played game. A couple of mistakes, but tough loss here to end the season.
It is, but the Jackets, can't hang their heads down. about a good season here. And, they're just going to build on it for next year, and that's what, the coach said. He told the players, go out here and leave it on the table. Don't leave anything on the table. And he said if we lose, that we just build for next year.
Seniors did a great job. Very proud of them for the leadership they had this year, because I'm telling you, this is a totally different team than we've seen in the past.
Yeah, this group of seniors, think about it. They started their high school football careers with a different coach. And as freshmen, they got a new coach. That only lasted 2 years. And now here with Coach Parson, it is a completely different program. And they've been, it's them that has made the change, these seniors, because they've been here now through it all.
Yeah.
Right.
And, tough loss. Anytime you lose, it's tough. But to end the season, with only 5 points away, one play away from tying this thing up and then going ahead with the extra point. But you know what? These Jackets have played good. Hats off to the coaches. Hats off to the players. Good bunch of kids. And I think the coach is very proud of them.
Oh, yeah, and he's got a lot to be proud of, and this will just build, and it'll be even better next year. A lot of these kids, especially at the skill positions, will be back next season. We're going to have to find some big offensive linemen and defensive linemen to replace some of these seniors. But a lot of our skill position players will be back next season, so the future looks good for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Hope to if your kid's in the 8th, 9th grade and got some size on them and wants to play some football, they need to go see the coach, because it's good last year. It's even better this season. It's going to be even better next year. But tough loss here at home tonight, 40-35 to end the season. It's been fun, guys.
It sure has. And we won't have a coach's show next week, but we'll probably have one the next week, and we'll try to get Coach in and some of the players to do the wrap up for the football for the season. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in each Thursday night for the coach's show, and tuning in each Friday night to hear me and David and Michael and Robert and Jeff and whoever else can bring you the action. I want to thank Brian back at the station, who's there every week, is sitting there for long hours listening to us and getting all these scores in. And usually Robert's down there with him on the post-game show, but Robert stayed up here with us tonight. So
sick.
So I will. I'm going to excuse him for the post-game show, but Brian's going to give you the updates from a lot of the scores around the region, or not around the region, from around the state tonight as the second round of the playoffs come to an end. But congratulations to the Jackets on a great season. Tough loss here tonight, but nothing to hang their heads about. They played a good ball game and stuck with it the whole time. Robert, you got anything before we close it out?
Great season. Look forward to next year. So enjoyed it, guys.
Yeah, appreciate y'all listening in tonight. And we'll be back soon with Robert and Jeff with some basketball before too long. And so stay tuned, because more to come from Rockmart Athletics.
Yeah, that's coming up in December when they start basketball. But thanks to Michael, who's somewhere hunting and probably listening. He says he's hunting, but thanks to him for helping this year. David, thanks to you. I got Jeff and Robert both up here right now. Thanks, guys, for helping this year with football.
How sharp are you? It's coming back to you in basketball.
All right. Yes. Somebody asked me, did Cartersville get beat? I shook my head. Yes, they did get beat. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Brian, we're going to send it back to you. Thanks for a great season. Thanks to everybody for tuning in.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio, presented by
Advanced Rehab, Allstate Insurance, Floyd Medical Center, Garrett Land Brokers, the Nathan Dean Agency, Blossman Gas,